Hello, broadcast world.
I'm having a blast. This is weirdly fun.
Genuinely did not plan to start the broadcast just yet, but it's a couple of stupid things that I wanted to do, grab a couple trophies,
I think if I get this porta
and
potty
then
up
of
right, I can
course
piss in it.
get to do the
Just
game.
makes sense.
I am a gamer.
It's like right there.
I'm curious about this though.
Damn you.
Do I have to already have
Oh,
some?
fuck. No, it's right there. Okay, it's not moving. Okay, hold on.
So it's something about a fish. I'm gonna cook it and throw it away.
Tip.
No.
God. Oh, it was right there. It was even majority angle.
There it is. Learning by doing. Throw away a cooked fish in the
Oh my god.
Okay. Oops.
It was so there. Oh, it must have been so close.
How much stuff gonna set on fire?
Tip.
Well, they're not gonna let me.
Fuck off. No, fuck. Oh, fuck me. Why? Stop. No! Stop falling! What? What? Okay, that's a new one. Fuck? What? I'm gonna get it to stand on its head before I'm able to get it to stand on its ass? No. Okay, what the fuck? I've now gone away from any part of the mountain that I could actually get this angled up on.
There's another one where I'm supposed to set the restaurant on fire. Bunch of stuff with that.
Okay.
And then also, I have to
can't find anything that suggests that there is something.
Finish the restaurant with the first person that came into the restaurant still seated.
Wasted most of my life
with something.
trying to do so, but it really seems like something that you should be able to do. But it almost seems like there is something built in to make this thing not want to be upright. It's like weighted or something. I don't know. Or not weighted. Either way, it really, really does not want to be upright. Even though it's gotten really close a lot. There's something about it that just does not want to be right side up. And then it's just like suddenly I'll fall for no fucking reason. Even though I know it is for a fucking reason, but at the same time, it really doesn't feel like it. Fuck off. Oh my god. Just gonna give it one last big push here, and then I'm over it. I'm done. I'm getting over it. Oh, okay. It just ain't happening. It's not happening. I'm over it. I'm done. It not happened. It was like, it was tantalizing, right? And that's always how I get in these traps. It was tantalizing because I almost had it right from the get-go. And honestly, my first strategy of in the pit might have been the better solution. And if I'd have just tried to drop it in the pit, then maybe it would have tipped up over on its correct side. But holy hell, that thing does not want to be right side up. And I am freaking over it. I'm just going to go to this watchtower and I'm gonna go home. Because holy fuck. Not for me! Hope you can sense how much I'm stomping angrily. This cannot be the same. What do you mean? Oh. Missing cup. How? Wait. How? Wait, no, how? That doesn't... That doesn't make any sense. How is that How's that even remotely possible? I went right, and I traveled a distance. How is that this... Huh? Did I circle the mountain and come back, and I felt... Is that what happened? I need to... What? Huh? Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go up these rocks that I went down, because... Hold on. I know I said I was done, but I'm so confused because there's no way that I went that way, and I there's no way, right? Okay, but I can climb these rocks, even though it's precarious. I know I can do that. I can't even climb this rock. What the fuck? Let me just get to the top of these rocks. Then I'll call it quits, because I thought that was a different tower. I thought I was on a different place.
I didn't see nothing happen.
Okay, and there I go.
On the YouTube or on the screen.
Surprisingly, these aren't that bad to climb. No! God damn it! Fuck! I got this, okay. Sorry, I had to concentrate for a little bit. Man, I really got to make up my porta-potty embarrassment. Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on. Spread those legs. There we go. No! I fucking said there you go. There we go, and that means that you don't fall anymore. When I say there you go, there we go. Whichever I say, that's up to me, not up to you. So you don't change what I say when I say it. You just do what you're supposed to do. Oh, wow. There. Why? Okay. That's very impressive, but really not what I was going for. I fucking go. Literally standing on the platform that I need to be on. It's so simple. It's so easy. What the fuck? What the fuck? The whole time it was acting just fine. And we start doing Are we done? Stuck shit. What? Oh, that's what is it? There, every time. Fucking there. Why there? My knees won't go forward. Why? See, I go here, and then my knee refuses to go forward. Why? That doesn't make any fucking sense. There we go. Okay. Great. Where am I supposed to go? I see a castle over the road. I'm happy that way. I don't care what it takes. I can climb a mountain. I can do that. I know I can do that. Oh, never mind. I can't. I just need to go up that way, not that way. I was going the wrong way in the first place. That's why I was failing so much. Not because I clearly was making the wrong moves. I'm just gonna go up this other way. This seems good. I don't know why I was trying with that way. That was a stupid way, and I was foolish for letting myself be tricked into thinking that way was any kind of a good way. Because it clearly was not a good way.
So is there will make you fish? Actually, I have fish. Just need to make more chips. You get your french fries, potato, wedged into a certain form and fashion.
This is a very dangerous place to be slipping and sliding upon. No! Okay.
Sandwiches. New types of sandwiches.
What
fish and chips.
What are we doing? What do you mean, why? You fell because you're an idiot. Alright, I think I'm good. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm right back where I fucking started. This is great progress for this fucking episode. I'm a happy guy. Why didn't I just go left? I don't fucking
kitchen's on fire.
I'm not done. No, this episode's not over yet. You thought this episode's over and you're a liar to yourself and I'm a liar to you. No, I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar because I'm not a quitter. The only liars in this world are quitters. That's how it works. I don't care if you think that that's not true. The thinking is left up to me, not to you. I get to see the comments now. Mark decides to spend an entire fucking episode flipping an unflippable porta potty and then climbing straight vertically up a mountain like a fucking goat. Because he's that good.
Oh.
All very positive comments, by the way. Thank you for them. I know it's nothing but love and adoration for who I am. It's really fit to make my ego swell.
I was hoping everything would catch fire.
What the fuck? No, thank you. Alright. Whoa, what are my feet doing? Oh, okay.
Fine, I'll put out the fire. You see me trying to be difficult. There's nothing here to be on fire.
I'm the greatest. I almost fell. My God, I am the greatest that has ever existed. Ow, okay. And that's where I'm going to end it. So that I'm not exactly where I started from, because that would be a foolish thing to do, and I'm no fool. I'm not a fool. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Baby Snips. I recognize that last... just a little bit ago.
I got that trophy. Okay, one is for not leaving the square to start on. There's another one for
struggling to climb up,
having the first person that comes into the restaurant be there by the end of the day. Like wants to shift to
But I'm sad for other reasons.
I think that's the
not
one.
That I'm sad about that. I'm not sad about it at all. I ordered... You guys are going to laugh at me. I ordered a Stadia controller.
This one seems...
I don't know where mine went. And of all the controllers, Xbox, PlayStation, yada yada, people may not have liked Stadia, but the controller design I actually really liked. I ordered one off of eBay. It never showed up. So I guess I'll order another one. Yeah, well, yeah. Alright, let's see this. Why is this not? Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's set an objective this time. I know that I was not able to make a lot of progress, but at least I climbed up that bit from where I was. I don't know how. See, even now, that doesn't make any sense. How is that where I was? I don't know. Alright. Unless it's like some identical spot, it's tricking me.
I like the pizza.
I'm going to just try to make as much progress up as possible. Actually, I'm not going to lie. I'm starting to like the control scheme. Like, I'm getting used to it, and I'm getting better about just straight up walking, which is strange to say. But I am, and it's weirdly enjoyable.
You try the daily thing.
It is. It's weirdly enjoyable. It makes sense. It's not quite as illogical as some of these games. And I mean, it's like, it's difficult, sure. But it's difficult in a way that it makes sense why it's difficult, you know? I can start to make a lot of progress by just like continuing. Whoa, not doing that. Continuing forward, which is unusual for these type of games. So I'm going to make it to the top of this hill, and I'm going to take the direct path by going up at the incline because I can.
I know that I can. And a conveyor belt.
Cold, really? It's okay, man. And you still gotta pee. So there's still gotta be a way that I can do that. I don't know why I don't just use a bush. But also, I gotta admit that the sound scheme and the soundscape is very unique in that it's ambient noises, but some of them seem random, and there does seem to be a rhythm to it. You know what I mean? There's like a very subtle musicality sometimes. It ramps up in its musicality. Whoa, almost lost that one. Been nearly devastating. What is that? Is that uranium or is that like some giant caterpillar? What am I looking at? Also, the direction I'm going is very passable, but
I'm not gonna get
theoretically I could go up that way, but I don't see too many
with the conveyor belt, so convenient.
avenues to make it up. There's something up there, some kind of Minecraft block structure, and a lot of bugs. I am in the bug zone. Is that sweat on me? That's gross. That's quite a line of sweat. What is that? Okay, that's not the first drawing I've seen like that, right? I've seen other ones. It was at the bottom of what I thought was like a cave entrance. It seemed to be something.
How to find people who play games like this.
It might be a secret. It might be nothing at all.
People suck. They don't even realize.
I never really know these games. Okay, but I can go this way.
Let me just do one quick check. One more time. Before I start this roundup. Because I want to get all the trophies like usual.
You're fine.
Complete a day without any player leaving the tile they started on. I can.
Weird. I guess in a way, mud
do
is
that.
kind
It
of
didn't
sticky.
say I have to like win it, right?
Properties.
Or did it mean complete it by winning?
If it's deep enough, you do actually get some grip.
Once the day is done, the day is completed. No matter what you did throughout it.
I'm choosing to go
so I'm gonna
this
try
way,
and not move anywhere.
hoping that it's gonna pay off.
Hi, beautiful.
Whoa.
Hi.
Okay.
You wanna watch After Dark?
Okay, slow down. Well, any day now.
We'll turn it on for you.
Why? Your legs.
Okay.
That was weird. Okay, that was strange.
Perfect time, Mama.
I'm not sure if there's a button to dig my hands into the ground if I'm sliding like that. Whoa. Easy. Okay, hold on.
Pretty so.
There we go.
Orange juice.
Gracious,
You want some orange juice? Where's your cup? Give me a cup.
Okay, woof. Some weird lip on the edge there. Also, what's with the cat noises? I hear that a lot. Like just random cats. I mean, I know that what I was just saying about the sounds being kind of somewhat random is filtering. But
I say your cup.
the cat?
Come on, get down. Steal my stuff.
This is something wrong. Wait. Shit. Somebody paying attention.
You got it?
I don't think I can climb
Good
that.
job.
I go ahead and say I probably can. Here I go.
There you go. Orange juice.
Oh no. There I go. Okay. All right. Whoa. Bend the knees. Yeah, by you. What's that? Hey, there's something. Hey, it's not all lost. There's something down there. Bending the knees seems to help a little bit in terms of keeping my grip.
Welcome.
Okay, what is this? This looks horrifying.
Hot dog.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Well, this is where
He's so silly.
because you refused to use from that guy who was going to be your guy. I don't know why you did, but you did. What's going on here? Pizza Brothers. So someone's kind of abode. This bed's here. Maybe I can take a sleep here.
You're so silly.
It's no dirtier than my usual living arrangements. Some kind of weird blood tree, too, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be anything. Like a lot of the locations here, it just seems to be a weird weirdness. But I doubt it's completely random. It's kind of a ghastly thing down there.
You got it?
Gotta be something. Oh, there
You
it is.
can't play in here with no juice and stuff. Too many electronics. Hold that cup.
Okay, so there's a way to...
You got it?
All
right, good job. The first group to arrive still be waiting to order when the day ends. Complete a day without any player leaving the square. So I'm going to try and do this day like that. I'm just going to stand there. And hopefully I get both of those trophies.
I'm starting to get a weird sense of balance to it, too. Like the weight distribution. I don't know if that's just like an instinctive human thing to kind of start to get a feel, even if I can't really feel.
Okay, I guess I see what's going on with this.
I thought I was going to go right, but I think actually this way.
I can make this work. Let's go turn on this apple berry.
Oh my god! I wanted to do that again anyway. I definitely haven't told myself before that if I overextend, I would end up falling. Okay, cool. Really wailed my knee on that, but hey, okay. Whoa. There. Why?
Hopefully that turns out good. We'll do it like that.
You're so goddamn good at this.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. I'm coming right back. If you have this game, please come play it. It should be free on the PlayStation Store. Yes, Teletubbies. I'm turning it on right now. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Let's go get those Teletubbies.
Oh, that was so good. Yes, not astringent at all. Just perfect and jammy and funky.
Too soft. Too strong. There, soft and strong. Perfectly balanced. Angel soft. Soft and strong. No girls. 4 letters. Maybe male. Oops. Error. Strange. I was sure this was correct. Girls is plural, so maybe boys. Yes, correct. Cool. This word is a hint to the main phrase and other answers. Therefore, our work now is to find the indices and put the letters correctly. This really gives us a chance to win this game. I solve such puzzles every day. It helps me become more attentive and improve my memory. I've expanded my vocabulary and now rarely forget words. I am getting close to figuring out the phrase. Do you know what the answer is yet? You can find interesting topics and useful facts in this cryptogram game. Cryptogram, the best way to relax.
I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Landed on your feet. That's how you do it. That was well done, man. Okay, I don't see any glowy down there, so I'm assuming that not every one of the things that look like a building has one of those. But I ate that. And that'll probably help my bladder a little bit. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at me go. I need a new controller because the triggers are getting a little sticky on this one. I don't know why. It's not because they're full of gamer juice or anything like that. It's just they're old. I've had this. I don't even have the cover for this anymore. I mean, it's not that old. It's from the newer Xbox. I don't know what I'm complaining about. Just gamer yapping. Don't matter. It doesn't affect your life at all. You can't relate to this. No one's ever had sticky controllers before. Oh, man. What's going on here? This would be a good place for a porta potty. I can tell by the precariousness of it. Well, it's a nice view, at least. Oh, what? How is that the place that I went and got the orange food? This doesn't make any sense. Because I kept going that way. The porta potty was over there. How did I get over? That's... How? How in the world? I swear I continued... I am so confused as to how I've managed to teleport somewhere, but I did. It just doesn't seem possible. Whoa. Easy. Okay, that one route is really tricky. Alright, this definitely won't sweep me away, right?
Good, my baby. Alright, now.
Definitely. I don't know why I
Could
think
have
it
been
would,
pushed
but I
this
think it
damn
would.
button to start the day up. I'm back.
Okay, if I straddle my legs a little
Hope
too
you
much,
miss me. Okay. Start the day. Don't leave the square.
there's a lot of trash around here. Which suggests that there's a lot of other people making this
So
journey.
the goal is to not leave this square
Although I don't know.
and
where
let those
I am in
people
terms of,
wait
like,
until the end of the day. I can
in
do
my
them both at
mind,
the same
kind of
time, but I'm
here.
gonna try.
Sure if this is actually
Yay!
the place that I got teleported to. Alright.
Try not to take too
well,
long.
Can I get my bearings, please?
Just unlocking trophies. So, do you have this game? Or would you play something like this? Just make the meals and then cook them and stuff.
Your what? What did you just say to me?
Is it on
After I get
PC?
this trophy.
This has to be the correct way, right?
I definitely could see them
Yeah,
putting it
that's
on
fine.
PC. For sure. I could definitely see them putting it on PC. I can't remember. I sat the controller down. I'm scared to touch it because I don't want to make my character move. I have a little bit of stick drift.
This is fine.
But as soon as this round is over, I'm going to check and see. I think it's compatible with like pretty much every console. Games like this. Yeah, because when I seen Bob streaming it, I think he was using the
It's
PC.
so much of the game
You should be
is
able to get it on
based
PC
what's
for sure.
fascinating about the game is I can't see where my feet are half the time.
I'm almost
Which is crazy to
100%
say.
confident about that.
Whoa.
That's before I
Ah,
check.
hush.
Day's done. Same customer sitting.
If this had like a VR mode or a first-person mode, I don't think it would be that bad. There's another climbing game that I
Get
gotta
my
play.
trophy.
It's like a more serious one, not so much jokey as this one. But it's more serious.
Okay, so I have to serve people. Just ignore the first one that comes in.
Karen?
I must. Okay, so when they say complete the day, that means actually get through to the next day.
You made it
All
somewhere.
right, trial and error.
Not sure. Okay, there's stairs to the left, and there's kind of nothing to the right, so I guess I'm gonna go left. I like to make things seem like a decision. It helps me with the blinders of life that I have on me. This makes me believe that I actually have some semblance of free will, and not that I've been forced into a situation where I have to climb perpetually this ladder that I never even built nor wanted. Yeah, here we are. What is this? A termite mound? And also why it's at the top of whatever this is. What is that? Bug? Hell divers thing. Oh. Hello. Kind of funky. Let's see. Whoa.
Oh, I do mind. I do. So I'm leaving.
The damn donkey.
No,
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm not.
Onward and up. Wait, what was that?
Let me see.
Was that the top? Wait, no way. What do you mean onward and upward?
Okay.
Oh God! What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm so glad I turned on the censorship.
Aren't you a vision?
I'm a vision. Yeah, you're a vision. Yes, we're both visions. I'm visioning.
Rise up here, Nathan.
I'm visioning your eyes.
Ethan.
Yes, Ethan, and I'm Nathan, and how's it? Good morning, weather. How's it, weather? Breakfast?
Breakfast.
Oh, that's yours. Was that yours?
Yes, you've already had more than your share.
I'm sorry.
It's a time of terrible hardship for us.
Is it a famine?
In a way, it is a famine.
A plague?
Oh, in a way, yes. In a certain kind of way.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. Want to put subtitles on?
And you might be the only one who can help.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Well, if my nose doesn't deceive me, you're fresh off the boat. And that means you haven't used your one wish.
Oh, my one wish?
Oh, up at the castle.
Oh,
No. Little to your left.
yeah. Yeah, I haven't used it just yet.
Wonderful. Then you'll be our savior.
Oh, what do you want? What do you need?
But we've run out of cigarettes.
Oh,
I was rather hoping you could wish us up some new ones.
oh, you need them?
Yes, I should say so.
Oh,
But the boys would be ever so grateful. We'd do anything for you.
oh,
Just anything you can imagine. Let your imagination
The setup
run wild.
still is not the best, but
you have a bathroom?
Oh, like imagine your wildest fancy come true.
You have just a clean toilet in a locked room?
I don't know.
There
It's
is
okay.
a little
Doesn't matter.
outhouse right next to tonight's campsite.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just look for the party light.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you.
Let's share a drink later.
Yes,
On me.
thank you.
Oh, and don't go getting lost in the woods.
Okay, you got it, pal. All right. Well, so I haven't gone to the bathroom at all. All right, so I was very confused. Also, why is the pot full of what I'm hoping is milk oil? Anyway, I got more than my fair share, so I guess I should be happy. Okay, so don't get lost in the woods. I'm guessing it's these woods. And I'm guessing the glow is where I'm supposed to go. There were some other landmarks that I haven't seen. Then again, I'm still confused as to how I looped. There's a kind of a watchtower over there just beneath my face cam. Move my face cam. Move my face. Move my whole webcam, please. Thank you. Not just my... Can you put my face back? Thank you. Anyway, there's a watchtower over there. And so I don't know if I should go for that, but see where my feet take me.
You know your taste. That is, good taste. You know what other people like, sometimes before they know.
It's true. It's true.
See where my feet take me.
You don't know.
Also, he said there was a bathroom somewhere attached to the campsite. I bet if I'd flipped that out, that would have done for me, but I wanted it to work so badly. Maybe something else. Oops. So this is another little dig site, but again, there doesn't seem to be anything there. It's just sticks. Sometimes if you step into an area, it starts. Who knows? Nope, doesn't look like it. Unless that's a landmine. I'm about to blow myself to smithereens. Nope, can't be that lucky. Oops. Alright. So it seems like we have only one path, but I know that there were some other things over there. He did say not to get lost in the woods, and it would be pretty easy to get lost in the woods. I do kind of have the goal of a glowing fire now. Kind of shining where I'm supposed to go, or maybe where I'm supposed to go. So I'm gonna go there until I prove another one. So I can start anyway. This is the type of game where I could see there being a lot of secrets and content, because I've found some of it. The fruits being one of them, but also the side quest being another of getting the trophy. But
It's useful when it comes to the pizza.
even that was kind of pointed out to me, so it's
Please. What is this? Work boots.
Does this sound like rain, but it's not raining. Oh, that's nice. It is pretty.
More money faster. I need both.
I gotta admit, it's very pretty.
I get another cabinet.
Oh, shit.
See what that's gonna use.
Ow. I always fall when I stop. When I'm moving, I'm actually pretty okay. I'm very adaptable, but when I stop. Alright. This just seems to be going back in a... Wait, this isn't helping me. This is completely the wrong way. Why am I going this way? I don't need to go this way. I'm not gonna get lost. I'm not gonna get lost if I know where I'm going. Let's go into the woods. Screw it. Some kind of a bridge crossing here. Well, I say bridge. It's a stick. It's really ambitious to call this a bridge. I don't even know why I'm walking like that. River's not exactly that deep. Okay. Box is there. Yeah, this could have a weird overlap with the game The Forest. What? This is actually the same Cannibal Island. Where was that? Here in that line. Why can I not position? I'm not getting an idea. It just sounds like it's behind me no matter which way I'm looking.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
It's pizza. Pizza. 4 groups.
See, it's really hard to spot.
Coming.
Maybe. I think I need to keep going this way. Yeah. There it is. That was the audio positioning was not very good on that. I don't know what to tell you.
Hello. What? Yeah, no, I'm in the wood. I am lost. Yeah, no, I was just actually. Yep. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
We're doing a little thing for your sister. You know Kelly got a promotion, right?
No.
It's a big deal.
Is it?
We're gonna do like just drinks and snacks. Your mother,
Well, it's yeah.
can you do it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I can. Look at that. Yeah, I can do a shirt. Yeah. It's just, it might be a little. It's.
4:30.
Yeah. Could you do me a favor and could you just put my shoes on the couch and then fiddle with the remote? Yeah, no problem. Alright, okay. Alright. Yep. Okay. Alright. Love you too.
Also, who the hell was that? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, fancy shoes. Hey, come here. I need a shirt and pants. I need a shirt and pants real bad. Hey, you're pretty fast. Where'd you go? Where you at, buddy? Also, my stupid sister got a promotion, eh? At least I have a loving parent now. All he wants me to do is wear a shirt. I can't believe I live in literally prison. I'll get my bearings as soon as I get some height. I don't care where that guy went, probably chasing the fool's errand. I see a fire over there, and fire means good and warm and me. Is that a bear? Oh my god, time to go say hi. Hi, bear. I can't die, can I? There's no way. Do not climb. Fuck. Do not climb on the bear? Not even a bear? What is that? It looks like a bear. It's a bear. Yeah, it's a bear.
It just
Do
kind
not
of
climb
slow.
on bear. Why not? Hi, bear. I'm gonna climb on you. Yeah, hi.
Chirpy. I think so.
Yeah, I know.
Just do it on the table. Like, hmm.
Hi, bear. You're sleepy, huh? Hey, whatever. Yip-a-doo. Thanks, bear.
Take me to make it.
Thanks, bear. Yeah, you're kind of cute.
Maybe they'll let me since they're already sitting down.
Ow. There's some kind of
Okay, calm down, relax.
sticking in Elden Ring terms.
I did
I don't
it.
even know the Elden Ring terms, but it's one of the ruins, dilapidated ruins over here.
That was
Oh, a
ridiculous.
garden. Okay. Is someone's home? Community garden kind of thing? Or is this private?
Oh, goodness.
Hello. Any fruits? Okay, man, come on.
I hate spiders.
That's even the good way to go. That might be able to get a toe hold in that, but I don't know if it's any better than just going up the mountain. See if I can get a toe in. There's no way I can't get a toe in there. Okay, so that's not the way.
Yes.
Must be something else. Oops.
Okay.
Okay, I got a toe in there.
Mm,
So if I get a toe there. Shit.
I can't get a damn dishwasher person or something. Bread and then pizza. I guess y'all just shout out what you want. I'll make it work.
Alright.
Waited my whole life to see a total eclipse.
Now streaming on Hallmark Plus.
Nice scope. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
No, I mean, yes. No, I don't mind. And yes, you can take a closer look. As long as a force of...
Alright. It's a little tricky. Oh my god, I made it. You. Yes. Wow. Can't believe I did that. Alright. I think, is that a hat that I could wear? Is that like unlockable kind of content? No, don't be greedy. You're not even close to it yet.
Could
There, the
use some
game
more
developer do that.
plates, but
Tempt you. Oh yeah, well, I got a hat. Well, that is something incredible. I am very happy I got that. Do not... Oh, I was gonna go up the stairs. My hat. Or whatever. I'm out of here. This is dumb. I did what I came to do. There's stairs. Mother. There's stairs. Oh, my hat.
Oh, great.
this thing works like I think it's supposed to.
Can't believe I went that stupid way. I mean, it's pretty impressive the way
Let's
I went.
find out and hope I don't.
Could have just gone, oh, you know what? Forget it. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. I already did the thing. This is just the way that I should have gone to make it easier on myself, but I didn't. I did it a dumb way, because for some reason, that's what I do. That's just what I love to do. Alright, let's go to the fire. Let's set this whole thing on fire. That'd be nice.
Let's see.
What am I doing? Come on, hey, what the fuck? Come on, man. What are you doing? It's like, what is this, ground sticky or something? What? What am I in the creeping vines? What's going on? Why are you freaking out, man? Just
For the most part,
go.
seeing difference.
Some kind of castle gate there. That does seem very elevated. Be proud. I am proud. I'm proud of you, man. You're doing great. Other kind of ruins over there. I see a stack of cans. I don't know if I was supposed to knock down the cans. I know there were cans in that other ruins where I got this hat, but I didn't do anything about it. So I don't know if that's an objective. It probably is, to be honest. Oh, there's that geometric tower thing. Alright. Well, I mean, it didn't seem that hard to get here as opposed to anything else. It wasn't even like really climbing. It was kind of a lateral movement. I'm guessing that this is where I should be. I love that you love to do splits, man. I really love that. But we got a place to go. Left or right? Now I actually do have a choice. Well, it seems like the wood is leading this way. Ladder? Can I have that? Can I use this? Seems like something useful. Seems like it's quite passable. Alright. Man, sometimes I'm in a flow state, sometimes this guy just falls over. Mm-hmm. Stones that might be stair-like. What's here?
Yeah, it is. It's very tough.
What was that? Like it's in a lake or something. Step here. Oh my god, that's stepping on nothing. Careful now. What's that sound? Why does it sound like someone's walking through snow? Oh, there were signs over there. It's like yellow, probably danger, probably landmines or something like that. Probably wouldn't be the best for me. It's getting a little precarious now. Ooh, nice ass. Burn. Okay. My feet gotta be tough, man. My feet gotta be tough by now. Alright. I've made it here, I guess. So this is a big candle. It's not really a termite mound. Am I supposed to go over this? Is this supposed to be like an impassable barrier that's defensible and I'm supposed to climb up and over it? Is that what I'm doing here? Is this a one-way trip kind of thing? Is that a Slender the 8 pages page? Oh no. God, I hope not. Actually, I'm not quite at... Let's see if I can just tip over it. Yep, I can. Oh no. Oh, I thought I was gonna leave my hat up here. Holy shit! Let's not fall. Oh no! My God, my hat! Just grab it, man. Jeez, Alright. Yippee!
I'm gonna lose.
Oh, fuck, man. I'm sorry. That's pretty doof. Alright, more weird mystery white soup. I should look at the sign first. Yeah.
Lost a contact lens.
Oh, hey, Ethan, how's it going?
Oh, Moose. Oh, my name's Moose.
Yeah, Moose. Yeah, no. We've met.
No, we have.
No. I'm Nate.
Good to meet you, Nate. What you looking for?
No, nothing. Sorry, it was the ball. I don't have it.
Don't worry, I got my calf cup. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Here. Oh, shortstop. Here, you take some.
Oh, none for me, thanks.
Why?
Oh, I don't like what it does to me.
Oh, is it why, the...
Not sure what your,
the deal, the...
headphones.
No, what did you mean?
Oh, don't kind of like myself that much when I'm,
It's normal.
Yeah,
Normal.
yeah, normal,
Gotcha.
yeah.
That's fine. Oh, hey. Oh, thanks. Hey, I got it from Moose here. What's home? Oh, I guess.
I can't believe I missed seeing a moose.
Is that my hat? Oh. Frogs in a pond and a really
Pretty
bad
baby.
pond. And a dude
You
in a
got both
frog.
sides. You got both sides. Giraffe.
Well, I got that, and that's
It's a
doing
giraffe.
that.
It's a giraffe.
Oh my god, it is. Bro,
It's a giraffe.
rip it. Rip it.
It's the very moment to be baby.
Rip it. Bro. The lake is murky, not a tadpole in sight. That's weird.
Let's see.
Hey, are you Nate? Wow, you look great. Better than your pictures. Come in, please.
Oh goodness, across your plate with no pizza on it.
Huh? I'm kind of nervous. I don't do this kind of thing. But I've just been slowly... Yeah, I painted it. It's part of the class. Do you paint? Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Okay.
So funny.
Are you climbing all the way up here?
Huh? Sounds pretty. This might be weird.
Bye-bye.
You want to
Be careful.
come upstairs? How did a frog hat lead to this? Get in here. Come here. Ow.
Bye-bye.
No, not like. Have you done this before? Why are you so
Bullseye can't go over there. You gotta knock my stuff
stupid?
down.
Why do I always do this? Just stop.
Yeah, get down.
Okay.
Get down.
Well, that was weird.
Hey. Get down.
Hiss.
Give me Bullseye.
I guess I'm a frog. That's why I'm a frog. It's not your fault. You'll be okay. She's a bitch.
Teletubbies.
I'm a frogstitute. Oh, there's a rat. Onward and upward, I guess.
Oh, Rookie, you're coming in. I'm just joking. You're just taking too long to wake up. It was boring. It's okay. You're fine. You're safe. There's no spiders. It's just we're missing the best part of the day. It's a beautiful day. It's beautiful.
Stop, then.
You're in heaven. Wake up.
You gotta be stuck.
You're going uphill, right?
It's not making it. That's
Awesome. What are you going to do with your wish?
He told me to get the cigarettes. I'm gonna wish for cigarettes.
Don't do what Ethan says. Just that's what he wants. Do what you want.
What do I want? I want to go home.
You're more charming
Look
for
around
sure.
you, buddy. Look, it's paradise. weather is perfect every day.
It's like LA.
It's in LA. Nice.
What do I do now then?
I wish I was the perfect body. Look at me.
You look great.
Like a god.
You are like a god.
I love my body.
I love it too.
All right, let's go. We can go together. Let's just get up. Let's do a warm up. Quick warm up.
Is Ethan gonna be back?
Touch your toes.
I'm gonna touch him.
Touch the sky.
I'm touching the sky.
Sounds like the plan to be very useful.
Was Ethan gonna be bad if I don't wish for the cigarettes?
I'm bored of this conversation, mate. See you later.
Stop touching.
Okay, alright.
Mhm.
Oh, what the hell? What in the what? What the hell? What the hell? Why was someone squatting over this? You see the footprints? Why was that happening? What happened here? What the hell?
What do I have written about?
This game's gross, man. This game might be gross. This game might be some kind of gross, man.
Stop.
Okay, I don't know if I needed to get the hat or something. I know you took my vase. Bring it to the fire tower. We can move past this. I guess we can, but not in this episode, I think. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I don't even know where the vase would be. Where would the vase be? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Watched the Firewatch Tower. Is it the same one I saw before? Is this a new one in a new area? Yeah, I get my bearings before I end the episode here. What are we dealing with? Oh, is that an outhouse? Oh, it's an outhouse. You know what? Let me go to the bathroom. Now I'll throw myself in. Whee! Oof. Oh god, he might be out cold.
Yeah, that's.
He might actually be out. Nope, he's good. Damn, he's tough.
So he's gonna disappear when I leave.
You mean I could wish for the perfect body and become Donkey Man? That does sound pretty cool.
60.
Nothing wrong with me sliding in, right? I don't know if I can swim. Is swimming even a thing I can do? It's time to learn what water does.
Stop.
Isn't so bad. Okay, it's a little deep. Okay, I don't know what happens if I go too deep. This isn't so bad. Okay, it's like there's a baby just drowning. I mean, it is called baby steps, and we'll give it that. Okay. How do I get up? Come on.
You
Now.
outside. You watch Teletubbies. Your sister should be home soon.
Oh no!
Nice.
Guys, man.
All right. Okay, good. Hey, that's nice.
Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, please. Here we go.
Knock knock. Oh, is there somebody in there?
Oh, hey, Mike.
Nate. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. Occupied.
We found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's my favorite. And you know, closing door and everything. Yeah, no, I mean, for me, that's essential. Yeah, no, I mean, ever since I was a kid, you know, really couldn't go with the other kids. Yeah, no, I needed the stall. Yeah, but no, I should give you a piece of quiet.
Okay.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Okay. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, there's no better feeling, right?
I didn't meet this guy. Wait,
the
what?
best feeling in the whole world.
Yeah, it's
It's like,
that's how I feel.
the urgency's gone. All right, fantastic. Do you want swapsies?
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'll see you.
I'll catch you at the next one, Nate. Are you okay?
Oh, sorry. No, Mike. That was a bird. It was a bird.
Okay.
That wasn't me.
All right.
Nate, please. He's not even in there anymore. He's not even in there. What are you doing? Just piss. Just piss. Oh, man. Now I'm at the bottom of a pit and I can't. Oh, man. Oh, well, I guess that's the cosmic comedy of it all. Hey, there's probably fruit in that tree. Well, thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I'll never piss, ever. But hey, maybe in the next one, I also will never piss, never. Thank you. And as always, I will see you in the next video.
Bye-bye. Okay. Starting up podcast video.
This episode of Distractable is presented to you by T-Mobile.
This is their most recent one.
Folks over at T-Mobile have some big news for you. They now have the fastest 5G home internet according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. If you want the fastest 5G speed with a 5-year price guarantee, visit t-mobile.com/home internet to check availability. Price guarantee exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Fastest based on Ookla Speed Test. Intelligence data, second half 2025. All rights reserved.
Good evening, gentle listeners or watchers, and welcome to Distractable. This episode, Building Future Mark hates dicks, digs K-pop, gives balls, and plays Whose Line Is It Anyway? Weepy Wade tricks himself into tears, does his duty by his face, assists in an orgy, and with a billionaire. Bearmouth Bob struggles with understandable strain, and gets a dirty nose full. From format genius to mushroom messiahs. It's time for News Flash. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show.
Hi, and welcome back to Distractable. My name is Mark Plier, and I'm here hosting this episode because I won last time. And if you don't know how that works, it's because that's the entire thing of the game. And I know there's probably one person that's been listening to this and or watching this the entire probably listening to this, let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's probably one of the listeners who has been looking at this, slack jaw, drool dripping out of the mouth, not understanding the concept of how this show works. The only reason that our longevity is still longevitizing is because we were geniuses when we made this podcast, and we set out to make a formula that could be repeated ad infinitum, even if we repeat the same episodes over and over again, and that everyone could find entertainment value in every single moment. They'll love this podcast, and so will you.
And so you do?
Oh, look, it's one of the guys joining today. Oh, a fresh, beautiful face.
I just come falling in from the top of the screen.
Now, the editors will make that happen. This is Bob. Bob stands at a lovely 6'4.5". He's got a smile for days. He's a glasses man. Purple is his entire personality. Yeah, it's Bob.
That's me.
It was good
I wish I
it
could
wasn't.
be more purple. This is as purple
I
as it
need
gets.
another hand.
Ignore all the stuff behind me that's not purple.
Oh,
Or that doesn't sound purple.
Editors, put in the sound of purple.
Oh, yeah, wow.
And Wade, the human equivalent of a mushroom, always in the same place, persevering through death, despair, anything. You'll always find fungi where this guy is, because he's such a fun guy. Wade! Hey, Mark, phoning it in from Ohio today. It's funny every time. You too. Weirdly, you get a segue point. Yeah, I don't know how you managed to get the segue point this early. I don't either. They don't at this part. Jesus Christ, that's really you are weirdly sixth sense about the topic and getting that thing. Anyway, we got a fun episode for you today in that it is a new one, and I have no idea if it's going to work or not. So whether it's fun or not is entirely dependent on future me, and that's not me right now. So I'm not responsible for that guy's actions. That guy's a dick, and frankly, I don't like him. So if anything happens with future Mark, that screaming obscenities, a lot of racial slurs could happen. That guy, not me, right now. Just gotta say that out there.
I don't like, from my perspective, when you were pointing him back at future Mark, it looked like you were pointing at me. Yes, you are secretly future Mark. Hey, man, things get Things really go crazy, man. You would not believe.
Really thought Iron Lung 2 was a
I don't
good
have
idea.
time for
Or
another
still do
one.
it. Okay.
Turns out nobody wants to see an ocean of hair.
We ran out, so I had to donate my own. It didn't come back. Ew, an ocean of hair. Don't worry, I pulled so much out, there was still a lot of blood. Yeah, I don't know why ocean of hair is more disgusting than an ocean of blood.
It is, isn't it?
I think somehow it's even past like an ocean of piss or something like that, or an ocean of poo. Ocean of hair. That really sounds unpleasant.
Well, think about how it feels. You know that, like, it's maybe not every time, but when you get that surprise single hair in your mouth, and you're like, oh, that's one hair. An ocean of that. Just constant misery. Just, ugh.
Yeah, thank you for that. I chapstick before shaving my beard, and all the little tiny hairs got caught in the chapstick.
Ew.
And then, like, I ate something later and, like, licked my lip, and just all of that hair ended up on my tongue. And it was like 20 minutes of misery trying to remove it.
God, that's so gross. Why would you even say that out loud?
Too late.
I was trying to be hashtag relatable.
How dare you manifest that existence by making it happen physically, not manifesting it at all.
It was in my mouth, you know. I lived it.
Yeah, and I hate it.
At least it was my own hair. Yeah, well, if it's an ocean of it, I doubt it's going to be in all your hair. I don't have much to grow. Unless you used to have the densest hair in the world. And it just... I did. I had really thick hair when I was young. It's like a cattail, you know, when you see the video of the person biting into a cattail.
And yeah, they go,
don't bite into my balls. You won't find the... What? Bite into your what? My balls. Oh. Don't bite into my balls either.
I'll pass on both, thank you.
It's been a little bit since we last chatted, almost exactly a week, like it almost always is. So what's new with you guys, Sledge?
I have weird small talk this week, so I can go first and get out of the way. And maybe it's not weird. Maybe I'm undercutting myself, but I had a moment earlier today, I guess. And I don't know if you guys get this, but it's been a tough time, like, generally, like, emotionally. James is a toddler, and he's been struggling with tantrums and, like, pretty normal toddler stuff. It's been harder than I have expected to deal with on my end, and I think it stems from, I feel very protective of Mandy, and so when James takes things out on Mandy, that's pretty normal. That's his mom, like that, but goes from like, oh, he's a toddler, he's having a hard time, to like,
yeah. At least you give a damn. He'd be looking for me. As soon as he see me or one of my kids, he's straight to.
Oh, that's with Mandy,
Hey,
right?
can you
Like
do
something
this?
triggers in the back of my mind that's very
No,
confusing
you fucking
because
do it.
I'm
It's your
protective of both
job.
of them,
Like the
but
fuck?
I was protective of Mandy first. Anyway, I've been struggling with
Shit's
like
stupid.
that, right? Trying to process stuff, kind of confusing stuff, and I don't know why.
get
Like
money and
today, I was
claps and
driving and
realize.
System of a Down came on. I didn't like choose to play it; it just came up in a random thing, and like I don't even remember. I think it was Lost in Hollywood from Mesmerize. I don't know, it's a random song that I used to love when I was younger and haven't listened to in forever. And it came on and like just triggered an instant emotional release for me. Like literally, it came on and it was just like System of a Down, and then Serge started singing, and I was just like, oh, and something opened, and I like teared up, and just like a weird thing. And it struck me, like, I get that sometimes. I've had that. There was a point in law school where it was really fucking miserable, and I was thinking about quitting, and I hated everything. And then on my drive home from school, occasionally, like, a song would come on from, like, high school or from before, and I would just, like, have a huge release, figure something out, process something. And it just made me curious if that's, like, a me-specific thing, or if you guys have ever experienced stuff like that. Because it just, I forget, right? I love music, and I'll just forget, and I'll be in the middle of something where I'm, like, having a bad time, or I'm really angry about it. And then, if I just chose to turn on music, it would probably help, but you forget about everything else when you're wrapped up in, you know, your own stuff sometimes. It's like magic. Like, it just, and I felt so much better from one song in the car on the radio, and I thought that was crazy. But do you guys get that?
I do. Wait, unless you want to go on discussion, but I think that there's something interesting here.
I've got the ad, but if you want to go first, you can. You're host.
I don't know why I said that so weird and somberly, like it's a sacred topic. No, it's weird because I don't listen to music on the regular, right? I don't listen in the car, I don't do anything. But there are certain times when I realize the power that music has. Because I like music. People probably hear that I don't listen to music in the car and think that I don't like it. I like it. I just never, it's not in my DNA to go seek out music or listen to it casually. But when K-pop Demon Hunters came out, I was like in the middle of one of the many final stretches of Iron Lung. And it wasn't Golden, the song that everyone was listening to.
No.
It was like the last song
Yep.
of the, like, this.
Yep. Yep.
I would listen to that on the drive
Yeah.
to go
That's
watch
my
a
shit
movie,
too.
and I'd still like, I can do this. And it's weird. It like gets me hyped up more than anything. I don't even know why, but it just hits something. Right? It just hits something. And I believe there is a real tangible thing. And music in human history has been very much about that. That's why that you have drummers going into war.
Two burn tips, man, right there.
Yeah. Like, that's my favorite war drums.
Love that ditty.
Wait, help me.
First of all, the song you just mentioned, K-pop Demon Hunters, is also the one that stuck out to me the most when I watched it. Both are good, don't get me wrong. They're all bangers. That one also got me. I go through like phases of just wanting to get the tears rolling. So I'll seek out stuff, like I'll watch people react to like James Blunt, like his song Monsters. Like I'll watch people react to that I've never seen. I'm like, yes, here we go. I don't know why I do that, but like I'll occasionally be like, oh man, you know what I need to watch? Soldiers Coming Home videos, people reuniting with their friends videos. Like I need that today. And I'll sit here for like 2 hours, just like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I do that, and I like movies with like somewhat predictable, cheesy, like emotional endings. Sometimes it's like, oh yes, I'm getting the feels out. I don't know why. Because like typically I'm pretty like held together.
Borrow everything
But
together.
sometimes I'm by myself and just like, you know what? I want to laugh for a bit, and then I want to cry my fucking eyes out, and I don't know why. So give me that emotional song. Let me watch those emotional videos. Let me just feel. Let me get the feels.
I think we need it. I think humans need it. In today's society, we're very, well, a lot of us comfortable, with air conditioning, and usually there's obviously starvation and there's famine out there in the world, but for the most part, people that have the opportunity to get bored are bored because a lot of our needs are basic needs are met, and so this kind of it turns from being comfortable to being just in a very middle, non-dynamic state. And your average can be average because you're sitting literally at number 5 out of 10, or your average can be average because you're swinging from 0 to 10 so often. Just like Iron Lung, it's not average. There's zeros and 10s.
40 for that.
It's really spread.
And
But
it's
the
a good
average
40 to
gets
put that
down.
there.
It's
Put a
dynamic.
sink
I think
inside.
that we
And
as
then
humans need that experience, and sometimes
cabinet
art and
upwards.
music and movies
Okay,
can
good.
have that kind of cathartic balance.
I still should have got that
Bring a
second
little
sink.
bit of it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet base whoosh.
Well, let's bring a little bit of it. And this, why are we still here?
Watch puppies reunite with their owners, man. It's so cute.
You're so right.
Other small talk, if I randomly look like I just got punched in the nuts, it's because I fucked my neck up real good. We took James to a trampoline park, and I did not jump on the trampolines, but I had to walk around on them, and at some point I did the classic almost fall down, give myself whiplash, and my neck is just great. It feels really good. So, I'm fine, but if at that point I'm just like, normally, just old, it's out of shape. It's all good. I don't remember much about the past week, not gonna lie, because last night was a really rough night of sleep. Dogs and cat went to the vet yesterday, so we had to drop the dogs off at like 7 a.m., which for me is like 2:30 in the morning for normal people. I actually passed out, got like 4 hours of sleep, put the dogs in, came back, tried to sleep a little bit. Then we had to take the cat in later because he can't go under anesthesia after he had the near-death experience a couple years ago. Then we were at the vet for like an hour while they examined heaters. We got all the animals, came home, and Presley and Ginger had to be put under for dental cleaning. And they were still kind of out of it when we got home. Presley got sick a couple of times, and he just kind of kept throughout the night, like, looking at us and whining a little bit, and that persisted throughout the night. We went to bed at like 1 or 2 last night. The rest was pretty good. But every couple of hours, I woke up to Presley whining, and I would try to comfort him. And then 7, 8 o'clock this morning, I was like, I give up. I'm just going to go downstairs and sit with you guys. I don't know. And then Presley was like, Father, you're awake. Now I will sleep peacefully next to you on the couch. Yeah, well, he was real tired after a long night, you know? Yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep, and it wasn't really good sleep. But we were worried about the babies, and Molly's with them now. One of us is probably not streaming tonight because of just want to be there and make sure they're all right. Just, I don't know, for whatever reason, anesthesia does not sit well with Presley. But not like Heaters did, but like he usually takes a day or two to be back to his old self after he gets put under. Anyway, that's all I know. I don't remember what happened prior to that. I think I've been playing a lot of Pokemon. I'll call them fan games. What does that mean? He means horns.
Yeah.
The term ROM hack sounds illegal. It might be illegal.
So is it illegal or not illegal?
No.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
The more the merrier. I have people playing with me. Everybody could have their assigned jobs. We could be making real progress here.
I would never point the finger at our host, and I won't do it now.
Okay, alright. Well, you point one for yourself, so...
They're pointing straight up, idiot! You got him there!
Man. See, the trick is you gotta shove your hand and point all 4 fingers.
You gotta point... Yeah. You point aggressively. You point like Palpatine. Like, ew.
It was you that wanted to smash the Pokemon.
Bring me the God of War. Nobody likes Garbodor except me.
Now, you're probably wondering why Wade got the segue point.
I remember what I said back then, so yeah, I sure am.
It's going to earn him the privilege of going first in this lovely competition. Now, this is going to take a little explaining. I know the last time I tried to explain a game, people at home, mostly the listeners, were like, brains just exploding, comprehension plummeted, test scores took a nosedive, you know. It'll be simple. We're doing News Flash. Like, no. Get porn off your brain, man. It's like the Who's Line game.
I guess that works, because I definitely stay out the way all the time.
So, what I have collected are various news stories, real news stories, that have occurred over the past month or so. Some stretching a bit farther back in time, but for the most part, it's relatively topical news stories. When one of you is going, you will be the man out in the field with your microphone and listening in closely. That person will have to, by the honor system, minimize their riverside so that they can't see us, and they will just stay out the way. Out the field because I'm going to share with the other person, in this case Bob, what the article is. So Bob and I will both be asking the man in the field questions about the news story that the editors will put behind him. So I'll link the articles to the editors, so there'll be pictures, maybe video, if we can find some royalty-free video to make it make sense. And we will be asking the host out in the field, or the person out in the field, the reporter, questions, and they have to guess what the news article is. It could be the title of the news article, it could be the general concept of what is happening behind him. Make sense?
Okay, I've not seen this game in like 20 years, but you know what? I remember it, and I'm sure I will be fine. I've seen the actual game on the show. I don't think helps in any way, unless you understand the premise. Well, it kind of like gives you an idea of what questions to ask or how to answer them to get clues. So I don't remember any of that.
I will judge this in a kind of similar way to the drawing one, where there will be, I'll give points based on how well your questions are helping the person, and obviously I'm part of that, but my questions will not have any factor in on the other person's scores. I'm just there to give you, the other person, time to think, so that they don't have to constantly barrage. And in the and how it worked on the show, Whose Line is 2 people were asking, 1 person on the field. Wade, in this case, he would be Colin Mockery, because they almost always had him out in the field.
Did anyone else ever go into the field?
I think maybe Ryan did once, but it was like Colin was clearly the person to do that.
Yeah, what else do Colin and I have in common? Being short. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say bald.
So when Wade, you can respond however you want, but just pay attention to the questions being asked and start to formulate in your head.
Do I need my green screen up? The editors clearly
4
put this
whole
whole news
extra
story right
plates
behind me.
out
I
the
mean, it
way.
would help. Yeah, actually, that would be helpful.
Editors, you got this news story
Camera
video,
tap.
right?
Do I
Bob
really
is
need
benefit
another
because his
camera tap?
background actually is mostly purple, which does help give a distinct color to key it out. No, actually, this is great. Okay, perfect. And then also for the listeners at home, you'll get a text-to-speech of what the title of the article is, and that way you can know what's going on beforehand. So the audience at home, you'll know what the article is, and the editors will be also tasked with playing sound effects that are happening behind. And just getting a general scene so that everyone is part of this.
You said this was going to take a lot
Let's
of
go, let's try.
imagination and work on our parts. I think this maybe takes more work on the editor's parts.
It might. It's all hands.
We just need this ready by tomorrow.
Yep, don't worry.
Chip, chop, chip. Let's get this
If
together.
only they just shut
All right,
up
so
their
go
ear.
ahead and minimize
Can you see
your
me,
screen,
bitch?
Wade.
What?
All right, so I'll do you a favor. I'll ask the first
Thanks.
question because I know what these are. I'll ask the first question about these. All right, is everybody ready? Any questions before we get started?
I think we're good. I'm good.
I should have had music queued up for this. Put it all on you.
Tina condom shortage. Athletes will be renting 1,000 free condoms, and they disappeared in 3 days.
Sweeping crispy.
Athletes will be renting 1,000 free condoms, and they disappeared in 3 days.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Nightly News. I'm your host, Dixon Smasham, and I'm joined by my co-host, Bob.
I'm your co-host, Reed Thanus.
We have a breaking news story. We have our man on the field, Wade. He is in the midst of the action. Wade, can you hear us?
Yes, I do. It's a bit crazy out here, so I've got headphones on to make sure I can pick you up.
Yeah, even through the headphones, I can hear it all happening.
Wade, have you ever known an event like this to happen so quickly? No, Bob. It started off real calm. If you can believe it, looking around, it started off very calm. But as the day's gone on, well, you can see.
Well, do you think the cold has anything to do with it?
Oh, that's a good possibility. I mean, temperatures have been going up and down, as you know. Things have been crazy around here. Been 0 degrees, been 70 degrees.
Up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah.
Indeed. Wade, a skier was quoted as saying, "They have promised us more will arrive, but who knows when? Do you have any idea when those are going to show up?" No. I've been trying to get an update, but based on the chaos around me, it's been hard to really get anyone's attention. Everyone's been kind of focused on the events going on.
Yeah, I'm sure. Which events would that be?
Well, you know, I would tell you more, but I think your eyes can tell you pretty much based on the events happening. We've been on the hills over here. We've been on the plains over here. A lot of pushing and shoving.
Oh my gosh, there's so much pushing and so much shoving, I bet.
Yeah, I think I would define this event maybe as a mixed singles type thing. But wait, this actually started originally in 1988 in Seoul. Do you remember a crazier year than this one? Or maybe a specific city that this happened in that sticks out to you? Well, every 4 years it seems to get crazier and crazier, but I won't forget Atlanta. What was that, 2000 Atlanta? That one was pretty wild, but the weather was a lot calmer that year.
Well, as you know, the previous record is 300,000. Do you think that it's going to break the record this year?
Well, every year people train harder and harder, and we see records broken all the time.
You've seen some records broken? You've seen it. You've been in there.
Well, in order to do my job to the fullest, yes, I've had to dive straight in.
Oh.
So you're saying you contributed to this, actually. How many would you say you contributed? Well, just because I'm hands-on reporting doesn't mean I'm too hands-on.
Go on.
For the sake of my
How
job,
am I
I'm not
supposed
sure
to
I should.
upgrade it? You said
I'd like a number. I feel like you could guesstimate a number. 17? Wow. It really is impressive. If there was a chart for who was who was leading this, you must be competitive at very least.
Yeah, did you manage, while you were in there, in the midst of the action, did you manage to get any quotes from anybody? I can see, you know, there's not many people that seem to be conscious at this
So
moment, but, you know,
confused.
maybe, you know, before the
Could
exhaustion
grab
set in,
another
they said something to
camera.
you.
Oh, a lot of
Don't
oohs
really
and
need it
ahs.
just yet,
How
per
many?
se.
34?
Got my little
Exactly
dish rack
double your
thing.
number. Interesting. That's fascinating.
Not that I'm counting. Not that I'm counting.
Clearly not. Clearly not. You know, this was actually banned in watch out. Yeah, no, look at
I'd like
there's
an
definitely going to
upgraded
be video
sink.
of this on the screen behind you there. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. This is actually banned in
I'm gonna
Beijing.
get the sink,
Do you
put the
think
sink in
part
there.
of this the speed with which it happened
Upgrade
this
the
time
camera.
around has anything to do with the ban from the previous games?
I think that they have tried their best to keep things under control. But I mean, whenever you've got people working out so much and testosterone and estrogen flowing everywhere, things are going to get crazy fast.
All right, wait, do you have a guess for the article and where you are?
Am I in the midst of a bunch of Olympic athletes having sex without condoms?
That is pretty
Close
close. I would say that's really, really
Close
close.
enough.
If you had to guess the title of the article,
I saw something about there being a condom shortage or within like some...
that's it. Cortina condom shortage. Athletes were given 10,000 free condoms. They disappeared in 3 days. I'd say
Damn.
that's full points for both of you. That was well done across the board.
Damn.
I got to the Olympics pretty quick. I was like, oh man, I don't know the different Olympic events. Then the context clues of what was going on started to come in, so...
I just want one big mosaic blur behind you.
It's 17 and 34. I don't know how I feel about that.
So we don't really have to minimize. I mean, I guess I will.
Yeah,
Hurry up through this day.
not
She should
necessarily.
be
Should I
popping
leave
up
that?
in a
Is it
second.
easier to leave that up or bring it up and down for this? I don't know.
Oh, bring it up down. Come on.
All right, editors, you got it. I was trying to find another like event-based one to get it similar, but I don't think that these are going to kind of be new. Since these are real news stories, it's kind of just a little difficult. But this one actually might be tough. But I think we were just going to go with it. So wait, I'm gonna send you. I know, right? It's a weird one. Ready, everybody?
Is fucking sewage unlocked?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sir Sniffs-a-Lot, and I'm here to report you on some breaking news. I'm also joined by my co-host,
Inda, house tonight.
and we have our award-winning, Pulitzer Prize-winning, and also whatever the journalism one is, reporter out in the field, whose name escapes me.
Terry Porter.
Terry. I gotta ask, just because I feel like there's some legal ramifications for it. You haven't compromised yourself, have you?
No, I've learned those lessons in journalism school. Never compromise my ethics, never compromise my sources, never compromise myself. I'm just out here reporting on, facts.
I got a follow-up here. Do we know exactly how much ended up there?
Scientists are saying anywhere between 10 and 10 million. My sense is it's kind of a lot.
Yeah. Do you think you're at risk, though? The reason I ask is because obviously you're knee-deep in it right now. And given what we know about the circumstances, I just fear for you. I fear for you.
Yeah, I feel okay right now. They did tell me to bring, knee-high boots, which I did. If it gets any higher, I'm not covered. I don't think my jeans are going to do very much. I think if the level goes any higher, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. But it seems to be settling. It seems to calm me down. I think we're going to be at the peak. We're at the zenith right now. I think I'm okay.
Oh, zenith, good work. That's why you won the Pulitzer, man.
And that other one.
I'm assuming a lot of police involvement, maybe FBI involvement in this?
Oh, sure, yeah, no, they called everyone. The paramedics are standing by. I think animal control is out here just to help manage any strays that come up. It's tough for everyone to get around, so they kind of all pick their spots, and we're all just sitting still till the level goes back down or it starts to get cleared out. But everyone's here.
Strays, you say? Strays. You say that the local wildlife is getting into the supply, and I've heard reports that crocodiles were emerging rather more active than usual. Is that something you're seeing?
Yes, I've seen that a little bit. I've heard reports. It's not just crocodiles. Any ground-based sort of animals definitely getting flushed out, and then once they're out and about, they're sort of joining in. It's an attractive supply. I think it's really Once they realize what's happening, they can't keep their
You'll be
mouths off.
fine.
Do animals with a stronger sense of smell seem more effective?
If you really want to
You
learn
won't be
crochet but
fine.
don't
I
know where
won't
to
be
start,
fine. I should have
I
brought you your
recommend the
raw
super
ass steak
cool Animal
first.
Yarn Pal.
And then went
They can't keep their
and brought
mouths
you
off
on
of
a
it.
saw.
Do animals with a stronger sense of smell
Yay,
seem
level
more
4.
effective? No.
You just
No, not really.
stinklers.
They're
I'm
all
coffee.
pretty equally excited about just eating as much as they possibly can. I don't have a great sense of smell, so
The one
maybe
for
I'm
the
just not
daily
noticing.
that I was
Maybe that's why they
just
sent me.
using.
For our listeners at home, can you give a 360 spin and just kind of give a general lay of the
That I
land?
like.
Maybe just give
Second
some
one.
description of what's going on.
Second
So
one
right
on the
here
second
where I
one.
am, you can see it's
Extra
pretty
dish choice
static.
adds
I'm
one more
almost on
vertical
kind of
dish to
like an
choose from.
island.
Nice.
If you look up here, you can see there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of downhill
That I
movement.
need.
It's sort of a flow. If you look over here, you can see the
Gotta get my
authorities
mop.
attempted to erect a barrier, and
Should
it's
be
really
all in my way.
it's starting to
Take forever
crest
to
the
clean up.
barrier. They were thinking a double high wall would be enough to retain, but I think you could tell that convoy of police cars is pretty imminent danger right now,
Oh, I
being
can go in
overrun.
there now.
Well, our sponsor over at Grindr sent over a question. They wanted to know if women's restrooms were being focused on a bit more to make sure that women were being
That's
careful
the
when powdering their
kitchen. The
noses.
big L.
Well, I think we all know the men's restrooms are the ones that really get dirty.
Mm.
I don't know if it's a cultural thing or if it's, but men don't take care of our spaces. You know, we do what we got to
You
do,
say
and
trophies, you
we leave
mean?
it how we leave it. I think
How
that
many
women are
recipes
just
have
so
we
much
lost?
more respectful in
Gotcha.
general that theirs are
3
sort
out
of
of
normal.
5 floors.
There's nothing that crazy. It's like a different world for the women's restrooms. I can tell you that.
Well, it's just such
Sure
a
it
fascinating
is.
story because everyone's asking how did that much get in there? How? It's so far above the national average. It's about 4 to 5 times the national
Serving
national
everybody
average.
coffee.
I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to open the day with the spiciest chili contest, but I'm gonna guess that has something to do with it. Do they suspect any kind of cartel involvement? Not that I've heard. It's really hard to hear over the smell, if you know what I mean. None of the authorities have officially pointed in that direction. It could be out of fear. Can't rule that out.
I want the
But
one
right
that's
now,
just
no, this is
using.
really more of a grassroots type of origination.
Now, we've heard rumors here in the studio that other up-and-coming low-life members of society have taken to repackaging what they have been able to scavenge from the outskirts of the overflow, and they have been selling it on the streets. And I think they've been calling it the brown, but they want to put it out there, try to make a buck. Is that what you're seeing too, or is this just internet rumors?
It's a little bit of rumors. I think maybe blowing it out of
I'll
proportion.
touch
There
nothing else.
definitely
You
are
leave all
some
my
people
stuff stopped right
who
there.
are leveraging the chili cook-off and the future chili-themed events that are scheduled and trying to sort of, make it seem like they're part of that. They're selling the brown and it's related to the event. It's not very much different from bootleg merchandise outside of concerts or sporting events, but I don't think that's any more prominent than you'd see in any other big sort of event.
Sorry, just a correction, still a correction. Like I said, the brown. I misread it. There, the street name is brown sugar. It's I'm sorry, that's just a small correction. Yeah.
That makes more sense. Is there any
Right, so
concern
here for the
after
experience.
processing that
Plus,
things aren't as clean
Makes
as we
sense
hope
to me.
they'll be? Nothing is ever going to be clean here again. Like chemically, scientifically, yes.
burger
I
patty.
think that we have the technology
Add
to
bun.
clean everything. But if you were here experiencing what I'm experiencing, I think you'll never be able to look at any of these affected areas the same way. It's just really going to have a lasting impact.
Yeah, you know what they say about that city? Just fuck it.
Man, fuck it. I've been saying that a lot the whole time I've been here. Very astute observation from the studio. Thank you.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Hold on, I'm getting an urgent. Hold on, I'm getting a message from our R&D department. Do you think that any of the police are in on it?
I don't have any actual evidence, but don't they usually, take a little on the side?
Have you taken?
Look, if my boots accidentally fill up with a little bit of overflow, I don't know who's going to be able to tell me that's anything but an accident. But no, I certainly, like I said at the beginning, I would never compromise my ethics, my journalistic integrity, or myself. And I'm not compromised.
I apologize for questioning. I apologize. Man, fuck it. I just, that's on me.
Are you ready to make a guess? Or we ask more questions, Bob?
Can you possibly guess this?
I keep asking. I just don't know if your answers are starting to hint that maybe you know. Is there a record amount of sewage on Nantucket Island which is overflowing their sewage system?
You are so close. Let me give you one more clue. Oh, you got a little stuff around your nose there, Bob. You got some kind of... clean that off,
Yellow.
Is there a record amount of cocaine
in the sewers
spilling out of a boat into the water supply?
No, go back to what you were before. Everything you said before was correct.
A record amount of cocaine
in the sewers. There you go.
In Nantucket Island?
Yes!
Wait, but what is the news? Wait,
that's the story. The story is how much cocaine is in Nantucket sewage? A lot. There is a record amount of cocaine by a margin of about 4 to 5 times the national or regional average in Nantucket's wastewater.
Okay, I feel a lot better about I was like, man, powder your nose is too much.
I'm like, okay, so is this because people are flushing it, trying to hide it, or is this because people are like reforming themselves?
Yeah. Does that mean it's getting flushed, or you don't shit out cocaine when you use it? Do you? I think they're trying to figure that out. They don't know why there's so much cocaine.
That is the strange thing. It's actually lower than the average for fentanyl, methamphetamine, and whatever xylazine is. Nicotine's about the average, but for some reason, cocaine spikes in Nantucket.
You're right, Mark. That was a really weird one.
That was a weird one.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's why you keep... Okay, that makes sense. That's why you kept saying no to my cartel and police questions. Oh.
In a playground spot, like us, just you and I was on the cordless phone, bike rides all the way home. Sneak out the backyard door, late night walks and indoors. No video or FaceTime calls, the real thing. We had it all, running mixes to secure. You knew the way to get to me. Dialogue was always enough to get us through the night. Remember, so remember that two-way street. Remember, staying up, don't sleep. Remember, promises is what it keeps.
This has been discussed. Judge, I need at least 15 minutes of direct sunlight. Turned into a vampire. Literally, sleep through the day, I'm up all night. Never see the sun anymore. I'll let you know when y'all ready. I'll put some on. I don't even know where we're gonna go. It don't matter.
Oh.
My freaking toe still hurts.
All right, okay. Are we ready to swap?
Oh, yeah.
Bob, I'm sending you, and you could, if you think.
Oh no, wait. That doesn't bode well for me, does it?
Bob, I'll give you a chance to skim the article, just to refamiliarize yourself.
Is it weird? I found it a lot harder asking the questions than I did being on this side.
It's tough. Both sides. Oh,
This is really more of a grassroots type of origination.
We've heard rumors here in the studio that other up-and-coming low-life members of society have taken...
Gosh, I wish my baby would play this game with me.
They have been able to scavenge from the outskirts of the overflow. And they have been selling it on the streets. And I think they've been calling it the brown. But, they want to put it out there, try to make a buck. Is that what you're seeing, too, or is this just internet rumors?
It's a little bit of rumors. I think maybe blowing it out of proportion. There definitely are some people who are leveraging the chili cook-off and the future chili-themed events that are scheduled and trying to sort of make it seem like they're part of that. They're selling the brown that's related to the event. It's not very much different from bootleg merchandise outside of concerts
I don't know
or
if she went
sporting
to
events,
school
but
today.
I don't think that's any
Upset
more
about
prominent than
that.
you'd see in any other big sort of event.
So definitely got notices that she wasn't even close to the second
I said the brown. I misread
period
it. The tree name
blocks or whatever.
is brown sugar. It's I'm sorry. That's just a small correction.
That makes more sense.
Is there any concern after processing that things aren't as clean as we hope they'll be?
Nothing is ever going to be clean here again. Like chemically, scientifically, yes.
Served a
I
burger.
think that we
If
have
you
the
wanna
technology
call.
to clean everything. But if you were here experiencing what I'm experiencing, I think you'll never be able to look at any of these affected areas the same way. It's just really going to have a lasting impact.
there, right there. But if I really care, that's what makes the difference. I already know what I'm gonna find. No point. Literally no point. Okay. So, picture day. He got my baby out of school. She said, I don't know, but I missed you, and this is all I know how to do whenever you guys come around. Reese, take that off. Take off your pamper. That's what you get. Aha. Aha. It's my babies. Okay, what was it? Let's start right there.
Into the supply. And I've heard reports that crocodiles were emerging rather more active than usual.
Really?
Is
That's
that
how you
something
feel
you're
about
seeing?
me?
Yes, I've seen that a little bit. I've heard reports. It's not just crocodiles. Any ground-based sort of animals definitely getting flushed out, and then once they're out and about, they're sort of joining in. It's an attractive supply. I think it's really once they realize what's happening, they can't keep their mouths off of it.
Do animals with a stronger sense of smell seem more affected?
No, not really. They're all pretty equally excited about just eating as much as they possibly can. I don't have a great sense of smell, so maybe I've just not noticed it. Maybe that's why they sent me.
For our listeners at home, can you give a 360 spin and just kind of give a general lay of the land? Maybe just give some description of what's going on.
So right here where I am, you can see it's pretty static. I'm almost on kind of like an island. If you look up here, you can see there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of downhill movement. It's sort of a flow. And you look over here, you can see the authorities attempted to erect a barrier, and it's really starting to crest the barrier. They were thinking a double high wall would be enough to retain, but I think
you said none.
That convoy of police cars is pretty imminent danger right now.
Did they say why?
Our sponsor over at Grindr
Figures.
question. They wanted to know
I'll be out of
if
school
women's
morning,
restrooms are being focused on a bit more to make sure that
I ain't complaining, I'm just saying.
Their noses. Well, I think we all know
Is there a
the
point
men's
where they're gonna
restrooms are
teach
the
my
ones that
children?
really get dirty. I don't know if it's a cultural thing or if it's, but men don't take care of our spaces. We do what we got to do, and we leave it how we leave it. I think the women are just so much more respectful in general that theirs are sort of normal. There's nothing that crazy. It's like a different world for the women's restrooms. I can tell you that.
Well, it's just such a fascinating story because everyone's asking how did that much get in there? How? It's so far above the national average. It's about 4 to 5 times the national average.
I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to open the day with the spiciest chili contest, but I'm gonna guess that has something to do with it.
they suspect any kind of cartel involvement.
Not that I've heard. It's really hard to hear over the smell, if you know what I mean. None of the authorities have officially pointed in that direction. It could be out of fear. Can't rule that out. But right now, no, this is really more of a grassroots type of origination.
Now, we've heard rumors here in the studio that other up-and-coming low-life members of society have taken to repackaging what they have been able to scavenge from the outskirts of the overflow, and they have been selling it on the streets. And I think they've been calling it the brown, but they want to put it out there, try to make a buck. Is that what you're seeing, or is this just internet rumors?
It's a little bit of rumors. I think maybe blowing it out of proportion. There definitely are some people who are leveraging the chili
Come on,
cook-off
controller.
and the future chili-themed events that are scheduled,
Let's pick the
and
worst
trying
time
to
to
sort
do
of,
dumb shit.
make it seem like
Doing
they're part of
absolutely
that.
nothing. You
They're
act like
selling
no
the
problem.
brown that's related to the event. It's not very much different from bootleg merchandise outside of concerts or
They're
sporting
literally
events. But
dying
I
because
don't
of
think
you.
that's any more prominent than you'd see at any other big sort of event,
Oh, sorry, just still a correction. Like I said the brown, I misread it. The street name is brown sugar. It's I'm sorry, that's just a small correction. Yeah.
That makes more sense. Is there any concern for processing that, things aren't as clean as we hope they'll be? Nothing is ever going to be clean here again. Chemically, scientifically, yes. I think that we have the technology to clean everything. But if you were here experiencing what I'm experiencing, I think you'll never be able to look at any of these affected areas the same way. It's just really going to have a lasting impact.
Yeah, you know what they say about that city? Just fuck it.
Man, fuck it. I've been saying that a lot the whole time I've been here. Very astute observation from the studio. Thank you.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Hold on, I'm getting an urgent message from our R&D department. Do you think that any of the police are in on it?
I don't have any actual evidence, but don't they usually, take a little on the side?
Have you?
Look, if my boots accidentally fill up with a little bit of overflow, I don't know who's going to be able to tell me that's anything but an accident. But no, I certainly, like I said at the beginning, I would never compromise my ethics, my journalistic integrity, myself. I'm not compromised.
I apologize for questioning. I apologize. Man, fuck it. I just, that's on me.
Are you ready to make a guess? Or we ask more questions, Bob?
Can you possibly guess this?
I keep asking. I just don't know if your answers are starting to hint that maybe you know. Is there a record amount of sewage on Nantucket Island which is overflowing their sewage system?
You are so close. Let me give you one more clue. Oh, you got a little stuff around your nose there, Bob. You got some kind of... clean that off,
Is there a record amount of cocaine?
Yeah, I don't like where this is.
Spilling out of a boat into the water supply?
No, go back to what you were before. Everything you said before was correct.
Record amount of cocaine in the sewage? In Nantucket Island?
Yes!
Wait, but what is the news? Wait,
that's the story. The story is how much cocaine is in Nantucket sewage? A lot. There is a record amount of cocaine by a margin of about 4 to 5 times the national or regional average in Nantucket's wastewater.
That feels a lot better about I was like, man, powder your nose is too on the it was too much.
Yeah, no. It was all very, very good. You got the sewage pretty much.
It was just really hard to connect the sewage to the cocaine, so yeah. Does that mean it's getting flushed? Or you don't shit out cocaine when you use it, do you? I think they're trying to figure that out. They don't know why there's so much cocaine.
That is the strange thing. It's actually lower than the average for fentanyl, methamphetamine, and whatever xylazine is. Nicotine's about the average, but for some reason, cocaine spikes in Nantucket.
You're right, Mark. That was a really weird one.
That was a weird one.
That's why I was like, okay, that's why you keep... Okay, that makes sense. That's why you kept saying no to my cartel and police questions. Oh.
Alright, okay. Are we ready to swap?
Oh, yeah.
Bob, I'm sending you, and, you could, if you think...
Oh, no, wait. that doesn't bode well for me, does it?
Bob, I'll give you a chance to skim the article. Just to refamiliarize yourself.
Is it weird I found it a lot harder asking the questions than I did the other time?
It's tough. Both sides. Oh, I didn't score that one. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think the questions were good. I believe that one was a tougher one, so it's hard for me to deduct anything from either. Bob, you definitely get 3 out of 3 for your guess, because that was great. I feel like my questions were bad, but I don't think that reflects poorly on you, Wade.
Oh, really? I thought mine were. I was like, oh, man, powder your nose. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll deduct a point if you want, if you think it's fair.
No. right? Let's not be crazy.
I thought you had some good, like, diverting it towards cocaine. I thought that was pretty good.
I did try to bring the drug up, and then that was hard to do without being direct. It's really hard to hit something hard without being too direct with it.
All right, let's try this one.
It's hard to think of a newscaster name that's not just stealing directly from Kalamari. Every now like, oh, what are some
Bonus
fun...
patients.
Oh, wait, he did that one.
Order, leave
Ready?
happy.
Cue the music!
Elon Musk and the history of the Roman salute.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Smallest Dickus, and I'm here to bring you the nightly news. I'm joined by my co-host.
Stupid.
Yes, I'm Shares What Happened, and I'm here to tell you what happened.
We have our ace reporter out in the field. Oh, wait, no. Our ace reporter was out sick. We have our backup reporter out in the field. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with your name.
Faye King.
All right, Faye. Mr. King,
What do you prefer?
Let me get the
all
flower
right,
pot. Even
Faye,
though
I'm
I'm
gonna call you
ducking
Faye.
into
What? It
Flower
just
buffer.
happened.
It's
so
been
expensive,
crazy
and I
over
can
here.
barely get what
One
I'm
minute
getting.
things were calm, next minute, well... Faye, Shaker, is
The
that
setup
back the
sucks.
hair off the top of your head, or...? Well, no, I've been bald for quite a while, but
I don't know
it
what
could
it
have.
is over
It
there.
definitely could have.
Yeah, I was seeing the slow-mo when it was happening. I was watching it over and over again, just, my jaw on the floor. But I barely noticed you. When it came by, it was right across your head.
Yeah, it got a lot closer than I think a lot of us would have liked. Now, I know this is your job to cover a lot of stuff like this. I think the audience was really riled up. It was a strong emotional reaction to what happened. Did you feel a similar emotional reaction? What did you get? What sort of sense did you get?
Yeah. How'd you feel about this?
A bit of excitement, a bit of fear, a lot of confusion.
Yeah, but which way you leaning? Left, right.
Oh, away. Leaning away.
Good answer. Was it just the one time?
As far as I know, it was, but my heart was racing so much after that time that if it happened again, I might have still been in a daze.
Heart racing because you were happy? Heart racing because you were...
I think you can tell. Oh, yeah, no, we can tell. I think I know what you're thinking. I do have to ask, though, this really harkened back to something that I think about every day. Do you have any thoughts on the historical connections here? Well, now that you ask it that way, I'll have to think about it, but this does seem connected. It does. In what way? Historically. Fascinating. I am getting an update from our producer, actually, that academics are coming out and saying that it's not as historically connected as other people might like to think. Are you hearing any discourse on that where you are? Are people disagreeing, or is everyone pretty much on the same page? There's one thing that I know is a constant, that people will never all agree. There's been a lot of discussion, argument, and disagreement, but I think the true answer is obvious to those of us in the know.
All I can say is from corroborating reports, there was a lot of people that were jumping around like a dipshit after and before. But, that doesn't pertain exactly to the events at hand, and that's all circumstantial. So
I do have to ask, I know you're sort of fit in where you are, maybe there's a lot of activity. Would it be possible for you to roam around at all? I can try getting into it a little bit, but yeah, if you wouldn't mind roaming, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Introducing Venmo Stage, a new rewards program from Venmo. Earn up to 5% always on. You get your friends. Swap them out every 30 days. Simple. The more you do, the more you get. Stop earning debt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's how you play?
I can roam a little bit, but it is very tight.
Silly.
There's a lot going on around me. The energy levels are high. Well, there's not much left to get smacked off, so, gotta be careful. I don't know if he'll talk directly to you. Could you ask him maybe if anything touched him that caused him to behave that way? I can try. You guys think I'm in any danger? Is it safe to approach to ask that kind of question?
It looks like it's winding down there, so...
No, that's okay. You know what? I think you'll be able to find him on social media later anyway. a lot of this will play out on
Put my shoe back.
site formerly known
I
as
don't want to put my shoe on
Yeah,
yet.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
I don't want to put it on yet. You can't force me to wear my shoes.
News, the hit song "My Heart Will Go On" is reaching back
Yeah,
up
that's why you
into
can't
the
fly on my
top
feet.
100.
Haha.
Oh man, what a resurgence!
Can't force me to wear my
All that
shoes,
from the
ma'am.
Past, much like this.
Oh, late 90s?
Yeah, you don't even know which way to go. You cannot force me to wear my shoes, ma'am.
I said mine out.
My shoes. It's a slipper.
Great.
That's a slipper. Can you put it back?
Oh, I thought you were getting it.
Yes, can you put it back?
I know you have
Thank
it for
you.
a lot of political events. Some might argue this is not exactly a political rally.
Thank
per
you.
se. Do you have any sense of the
Good job.
if the excitement here is partisan? If it's any from any
Good
particular
job,
party, or
beautiful.
if it's sort of
Thank
you know,
you.
just Americans?
Well,
Yeah.
based on the
You're so
specific amounts of
pretty.
waving you have to do to get people's
Even covered in
attention,
yogurt.
based on the musical selection, I think it pretty much goes without saying
You're a
which
pretty
way this
baby.
one leans.
Bye
Yeah, I
bye.
hear you. Hey.
Sure. Yep.
Do you need a second for your eye?
Yeah, I've completely
Oh,
lost
my
the
baby's
contact
so
lens in
sweet.
my eyelid somewhere, so I can only see out of one eye, which makes it hard to know which way they're coming from.
I know. All right, I'll give you another hint. Hopefully, you can finish this up. Some people even wonder why he was there in the first place. I mean, he doesn't really have a role. Everything else is just, kind of a meme. You know what I mean? Kind of a meme him being there.
It is, and a lot of people have been kind of saying people like him should stay out of politics and leave it to the politicians.
You know it's bad when citizens are saying, "Man, I wish we had more politicians and less of this guy."
Yes, and now that things have settled down and I've had a
Y'all
moment
talking about too?
to catch my breath, I think it's all kind of come together. And we're realizing that, we should let Mr. Musk lie for a while, right?
Yes, we should.
Okay, I love mandarin oranges. Why would
Well,
that
what's
be
the headline?
Well,
harder?
before I give you the headline, let me tell you through the weird amounts of thought I had. First, I was like, I'm at some kind of air show. Something swooped low and took my hair. And I don't remember where I went after that. At one point, I was like, it's Elmo from Twitter, the Elmo account. And then, I'm not going to lie, 1996 Titanic threw me way the fuck off.
My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. I didn't make.
Yeah, for some reason, I went to the movie
I don't know why I
Titanic and I
would
was like,
choose that.
yeah, the big hit from Titanic. Where am I and what's going
I
on?
really don't know why I would choose.
I don't know what the hell the article title is about, if I'm being honest.
It's a strange title.
Elon Musk snatches people's hair in attempt to make sure his children are genetically perfect.
That's a good title. There was only sidelong references like, everywhere you roam, you're roaming.
Oh, there was a lot of roaming. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Musk, and I'm not gonna lie, the one eye is really fucking with me.
That's fine. We'll wrap it up. It's Elon Musk and the history of the, quote, Roman salute. All right, go take care of your eye.
Yeah, I'll be right back. So I'm sorry, that's driving me nuts.
I think I'm going to give everyone 2 out of 3, but just because it was a tough one, we were dancing around it almost intentionally to the detriment, but also I feel like some clues that were pretty good didn't land, so I think 2 out of 3 for everybody.
No, that's fair. In hindsight, a lot of it made sense. It's just I think I picked up on the wrong parts of some of the clues you guys were given, and I was like hanging on to them. I thought there was an airplane involved for the longest time with the swooping low thing.
I realized what I should have done is I was like, it almost went right over here, like, I should have done that.
Yeah.
I think the buns are fine where they are.
Well, I couldn't have seen you.
You're right. Because we had you going down there. You're right.
Yeah, any kind of physical clue you guys gave me, I wouldn't have been able to see.
I think I thought about the minimizing because I was going to share the screen of the article, but I realized soon that the editor can put that in. But just for fairness, we'll keep it down for this one as well. All right, so this is a super weird one, kind of. So this might be really tough, but I also think it could be pretty funny.
What am I reading?
I know.
Funny Mark. Oh yeah, these questions. I don't know.
I think I'm excited.
What'd you say?
Yes, direct us we want because it's such a strange one, so we don't have to answer into too much.
Yeah,
Like what? This
I
dude.
will do my best. Mom, you got this. No worries. This is easy.
It's so easy, man. Alright, here we go.
I still never made the
Cue the
song.
music.
Sure.
Jesus was a psychedelic mushroom. Controversial theories suggest could it reshape Christianity forever.
When I started my record label,
You're just as bad as your sister.
taxes, finances,
They won't
definitely
leave
felt
my
like
feet
an adult.
alone.
But just because you start your own thing,
They harass
doesn't mean
me.
you have to figure it out on your own. It's been amazing.
This
to
one
have a
didn't even
turbo
try. Straight to him. You heard the
Good
little
evening,
one.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host. I'm Purple Bowls, here to give you some breaking news, and joined by my co-host, Earphones Opay. Yes, and we are both here with breaking news,
That's how you
groundbreaking
feel?
news that might shake up the entire foundation of the world as we know it. And the only person
But I'm
that we have
watching it
is
though.
our ace
Is it still
reporter
like
who's out in the
AI or
field,
is it
joining us
like
live.
just like
Yes,
happening?
Here, Tech's going on here in the field, bringing you live coverage of this
You
event.
don't even want
And
this. You
I'm
want.
just happy to be back on the air after last time.
Yeah. It was
Everybody wants
pretty
oranges.
interesting
What the
happened
hell?
last time.
It was.
So this
Made
is
you bastards
obviously
burgers
a
and all you
huge,
came here
huge
for was
ordeal. Are there
oranges,
people that
mandarins, whatever.
accepting
Bro, I gotta
what's
chop
going on out there?
Huge. I think people are struggling to come to grips with it. I don't think when it's all said and done that anyone's going to be able to deny what we all saw here today.
It's different.
Has it been hard
Do I
keeping
have-
your balance with everyone tripping around you?
Oh, I have pretty good balance, but it has been tough. Grabbing on to the side of the news fan kind of helped. Consider climbing up on top to get above everything,
yeah,
but
stuff.
that didn't feel
Shit.
necessary quite yet.
Stuff.
Maybe that'll be my next move if I feel like I'm having trouble
One,
keeping my feet.
didn't you say
Do
you
you think
put
that this
stuff
could all
into the
come down to
bag?
a
I told you.
translation error? I mean, a couple thousand years, that's a long time, you know. Words can get lost or mixed.
You know, I've never really trusted Google Translate.
You said
I
it's
think
just
it
a
loses a
shirt.
lot when you're going back and forth, and let alone if people are translating things like
Spent
this.
all
And
that
who
money and still
knows? It's probably just
have the
whatever
first
the last
group
person
to
who
arrive, still be
translated it
waiting to order
wanted
in a
it to
day.
be.
And
You know what I mean?
oh, I did it by
What do you
accident.
think? Do you
That's
think
cool.
one guy or not?
Way more of a fun guy than you might think.
You know, this would explain a lot. It would explain a whole lot. You know, I never bought the whole...
Oh, I was this close. There's a burger on the counter. I was ready. I
gelled
literally
with me.
half a
It
second
would
of
make
my
a lot more
time.
sense
Y'all
if
seen?
it was these circumstances that we're
God
seeing.
damn it.
It's a tough story to believe, but I think if you really
Look and see.
listen with
You
your
can
heart,
look and see.
you can just go
And check.
along
Just don't
and sort of
tear my
accept
stuff
it.
up. I
You know?
specifically
Kind of
told you
ironic
for
that
these
people are being
exact
so
moments
cross
to
with each
grab
other
her
about
stuff
this
and put
topic.
it in there.
It is, but
Because my
you
link
know,
spits
that's the
all the
nature of the
money
beast.
I
You
had
don't get
yesterday.
to have a secret
This is
club
what we
with the
need.
gates and the guy guarding it and all this stuff without it
Little
feeling a little exclusive.
upsetting.
And you know, for
That's
better or
what
for
I
worse,
think.
I think the people
A little upsetting.
know that they
Knowing that the
have
stuff that I
they
specifically
have one
asked
up on
about
everyone else, right?
did
They have
not happen.
maybe the high ground, you could say.
Well, I mean, I've
Y'all
heard this
literally
before.
took
Not
off.
that I've partaken myself. I have.
What I need you to
Many
do
times.
is go
I've
look
done
through
what's
that
called a
stuff in
heroic
each
dose,
area of
and
the
let me tell
house.
you, it
Find
felt like I
every
died
outfit
and
piece
came
that
back.
I've sent
Yeah,
out
it
there.
does feel like that. That
I
makes
know I
sense. You
sent a
know, we
bunch
talked
out there
about
because
last time I
by the
was
time
on
you
air,
get
I
in
do
there,
want to
it's not
say
sitting in
that
here.
might have something to
And
do
I'm
with
not
this.
keep sending
It
more
was
out
a harrowing
when y'all are
event,
not keeping
and
up
I
with the
regret
pieces.
what I said,
Look
but
in the
I
bathroom,
don't regret the
look in the front,
experience.
wherever you be
So
putting
have
the
people
stuff, look
been shit
in those
talking him,
areas.
or have they been nice about it?
Some shit talking, some chanterelling. It's kind of all over the place. Some people probably
Trying
want to
not to be
participate,
upset
got a little
about it.
psyched out.
Definitely. And I think that is happening now. It's echoing into the future here where people's belief systems are being upended. You know, some people take this way
Do
personally.
what they want to
Are
do.
you seeing,
Everybody
you know,
wants to move
some,
how they want to move.
maybe some instigations
Then we
of
don't do anything
going a little
simple.
too
It's
deep?
that much
Oh,
harder.
definitely.
For what
Definitely.
reason?
If there's ever been a place where I felt like the Reddit comment section flooded with "It's not that deep, bro," it would be here. People are going all in. Whatever they had stashed away, they are burning through it all right now, just trying to take advantage of the moment and comprehend what's happening. You know.
We'd heard blood, flesh, but I'm not sure what the
Full
most recent
fledged
term is
outfit.
for
Yeah,
consumption.
one-piece suits,
Tears, actually.
pants,
Sort of
shirts,
doesn't make
socks,
sense, but it's thematic
everything.
if you think the way that I'm thinking right now. And
Like
maybe
3-4
if you
different pairs of
shiitake
shoes. The
yourself
only
a little
shoes
bit.
that anybody
If you
can
think
find
about
is
it,
the
if you
ones that I
tie this
keep
in
track
and look
of.
at it from this
That I
perspective,
keep in
it
here.
all kind of makes sense, you know?
Everything
Eat
else
the
all over the
body,
place.
a drink
They
of the
don't
blood.
listen.
It all ties in with this prevailing theory, doesn't it?
It does. You know, I've been thinking of this myself for a while. Just so happened to be
People
assigned to cover
like
this
that,
as a
but
news story,
not
but
to listen.
it really does make sense. You know, if you look at the numbers, you know, a pie, you know, a perfect circle, there's a way you can see it where it all makes sense.
Do you
Did I
think
miss
future
as much of this
artwork
as
will
I just
portray?
missed?
So if the
You're pretty
if the
baby.
excitement here is partisan, if it's any from any particular
Help
party,
your
or if it's
sister
sort
find
of
your clothes.
you know, just pro-American.
Well, you know,
based on the specific amounts of waving you have to do to get people's attention, based on the musical selection, I think it pretty much goes without saying which way this one leans.
It's
Yeah,
the
I hear you.
equivalency of that no moments.
Sure. Yep.
Do you need to say for your
Only
eye?
one,
Yeah, I
trust me.
completely lost the contact lens in my eyelid somewhere, so I can only see out of one eye, which makes it hard to know which way they're coming from.
I know. All right, I'll give you another hint. Hopefully, you can finish this up. Some people even wonder why he was there in the first place. I mean, he
Lord,
doesn't
if
really
he
have a
came
role.
in here stealing my
Everything
baby's
else is just
clothes.
kind of a meme. You know what I mean?
And
Kind of a
this shit
meme
would
of
be
being
for
there.
a whole nother bitch.
It is. And a lot of people have been kind of saying people like him should stay out of
Trading baby
politics and leave it to
supplies.
the
That's all. Where's my
politicians.
shit?
You know it's bad
Motherfucker pop
when
up,
citizens
have a
are saying,
conversation,
man,
need
I wish
something.
we
Is that
had
what's
more
going on?
politicians and less of this
The
guy.
fuck?
Yes, and you
Make
know,
it make
now
sense.
that
Because
things
motherfuckers
have
damn
settled
sure don't
down,
want
and
to
I've
buy
had a
shit.
moment to
Where's
catch
all
my
the shit
breath.
that I'm buying
I think
in
it's
my
all
house?
kind of come together. We're realizing that, well, we should let Mr. Musk lie for a while, right?
Shit's stupid.
Yes, we should. I'll call that.
But what's the headline?
Well, before I give you the headline, let me tell you through the weird amounts of thought I had. First, I was like, I'm at some kind of air show. Something swooped low and took my hair. And I don't remember where I went after that. At one point, I was like, it's Elmo from Twitter, the Elmo account. And then, I'm not going to lie, 1996 Titanic threw me way the fuck off.
My heart will go on from Titanic. I didn't make.
Yeah, for some reason, I went to the movie Titanic, and I was like, the big hit from Titanic. Where am I, and what's going on? I don't know what the hell the article title is about, if I'm being honest.
It's a strange title.
Elon Musk snatches people's hair in attempt to make sure his children are genetically perfect.
That's a good title. There was only sidelong references like, everywhere you roam, you're roaming.
Oh, there was a lot of roaming. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Musk, and I'm not gonna lie, the one eye is really fucking with me.
That's fine. We'll wrap it up. It's Elon Musk and the history of the, quote, Roman salute. All right, go take care of your eye.
Yeah, I'll be right back, so I'm sorry. That's driving me nuts.
I think I'm going to give everyone 2 out of 3, but just because it was a tough one, we were dancing around it almost intentionally to the detriment, but also I feel like some clues that were pretty good didn't land, so I think 2 out of 3 for everybody.
No, that's fair. In hindsight, a lot of it made sense. I think I picked up on the wrong parts of some of the clues you guys were given, and I was like hanging on to them. I thought there was an airplane involved for the longest time with the swooping low thing.
I realized what I should have done is I was like, it almost went right over here. I'd like, I should have done that.
Yeah.
That would have been a much better clue, so that's my bad.
Well, I couldn't have seen you.
You're right, because we had you going down there. You're right.
Yeah, any kind of physical clue you guys gave me, I wouldn't have been able to see.
I think I thought about the minimizing because I was going to share the screen of the article, but I realized soon that the editor can put that in. But just for fairness, we'll keep it down for this one as well. All right, so this is a super weird one, kind of. So this might be really tough, but I also think it could be pretty funny.
What am I reading?
I know.
Buddy boy, Mark, how are we asking these questions?
I don't know. I think
I'm excited, but how are we asking these questions?
I think the benefit here is that we can be as direct as we want because it's such a strange one, so we don't have to dance around it too much.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. All right. I'll do my best. I will do my best. Bob, you got this, man. No worries. This is easy.
It's so easy, man. All right. Here we go. Cue the music.
Jesus was a psychedelic mushroom, a controversial theory suggests. Could it reshape Christianity forever?
What?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host. I'm a Tripping Balls, here to give you some breaking news, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Earfo Mope.
Yes, and we are both here with breaking news, groundbreaking news that might shake up the entire foundation of the world as we know it. And the only person that we have is our ace reporter, who's out in the field joining us live.
Yes, that's right. I'm here. Tech's going on here in the field, bringing you live coverage of this event. And I'm just happy to be back on the air after last time.
Yeah, it was pretty disgraceful what happened last time.
It was.
So, this is obviously a huge ordeal. Are there people that are in denial? Are they accepting what's going on out there? This news is big.
Huge. I think people are struggling to come to grips with it. I don't think, when it's all said and done, that anyone's going to be able to deny what we all saw here today.
Has it been hard keeping your balance with everyone tripping around you?
Oh, I have pretty good balance, but it has been tough. Grabbing on to the side of the news van kind of helped. Consider climbing up on top to get above everything, but that didn't feel necessary quite yet. Maybe that'll be my next move if I feel like I'm having trouble keeping my feet.
Do you think that this could all come down to a translation error? I mean, a couple thousand years, that's a long time, you know. Words can get lost or mixed.
You know, I've never really trusted Google Translate. I think you lose a lot when you go back and forth, and let alone if people are translating things like this. Who knows? It's probably just whatever the last person who translated it wanted it to be. You know what I mean?
So what do you think? Do you think fun guy or not?
Way more of a fun guy than you might think.
You know, this would explain a lot. It would explain a whole lot. You know, I never bought the whole making more fish thing. That never gelled with me. It would make a lot more sense if it was these circumstances that we're seeing.
It's a tough story to believe, but I think if you really listen with your heart, you could just go along and sort of accept it, you know?
Kind of ironic that people are being so cross with each other about this topic.
It is, but, you know, that's the nature of the beast. You don't get to have a secret club with the gates and the guy guarding it and all this stuff without it feeling a little exclusive. And, you know, for better or for worse, I think the people on the inside know that they have one up on everyone else, right? They have the high ground, you could say.
Well, I mean, I've heard this before. Not that I've partaken myself. I have, many times.
Psychedelic mushrooms. Stupid.
Not that I've partaken myself. I have, many times. I've done what's called a heroic dose, and let me tell you, it felt like I died and came back.
Yeah, it does feel like that. That makes sense. You know, we talked about last time I was on air, I do want to say, that might have something to do with this. It was a harrowing event, and I regret what I said, but I don't regret the experience.
So have people been shit-talking him, or have they been nice about it?
Some shit-talking, some chanterelling. It's kind of all over the place. Some people probably want to participate, got a little psyched out.
Definitely. And I think that is happening now. It's echoing into the future here where people's belief systems are being upended. You know, some people take this quite personally. Are you seeing, you know, maybe some instigations of going a little too deep?
Oh, definitely. If there's ever been a place where I felt like the Reddit comment section flooded with "it's not that deep, bro," it would be here. People are going all in. Whatever they had stashed away, they are burning through it all right now, just trying to take advantage of the moment and comprehend what's happening, you know?
We'd heard blood, flesh, but I'm not sure what the most recent term is for consumption.
Tears, actually. Sort of doesn't make sense, but it's thematic if you think the way that I'm thinking right now. And maybe if you should talk to yourself a little bit.
If you think about it, if you tie this in and look at it from this perspective, it all kind of makes sense, you know? Eat the body, a drink of the blood. It all ties in with this prevailing theory, doesn't it?
It does. You know, I've been thinking of this myself for a while. Just so happened to be aside to cover this as a news story, but it really does make sense. You know, if you look at the numbers, you know, a pie, you know, a perfect circle, there's a way you can see it where it all makes sense.
Do you think future artwork will portray him with a cap?
And a huge dick.
I mean, we all know this to be true. I mean, the similarities between the two, it's just undeniable. It looks like that. That's not my question. Do you think, though, this will lead to more believers, or will it be less believers?
It's definitely going to lead to more believers. Whether they're right or wrong, you know, it's not for me to judge. He's going to take care of that. But no chance this leads to anything but more believers.
No concern about a fear of more cult-like behaviors.
You know what I always say about cults? It's nothing to be afraid of as long as you're on the inside.
Right you are. Do you have any idea where you are?
Is someone high on shrooms?
That is shockingly close.
But I'm not sure what the most recent term is for consumption.
Tears, actually. Sort of doesn't make sense, but it's thematic if you think the way that I'm thinking right now. And
First
maybe
time.
if you shiitake yourself a little bit.
If you think about it, if you tie this in and look at it from this perspective, it all kind of makes sense, you know? Eat the body, a drink of the blood. It all ties in with this prevailing theory, doesn't it?
It does. You know, I've been thinking of this myself for a while. Just so happened to be assigned to cover this as a news story, but it really does make sense. You know, if you look at the numbers, you know, a pie, you know, a perfect circle, there's a way you can see it where it all makes sense.
Do you think future artwork will portray him with a cap?
And a huge dick.
I mean, we all know this to be true. I mean, the similarities between the two, it's just undeniable. It looks like that. That's not my question. Do you think, though, this will lead to more believers, or will it be less believers?
It's definitely going to lead to more believers. Whether they're right or wrong, you know, it's not for me to judge. He's going to take care of that. But no chance this leads to anything but more believers.
No concern about a fear of more cult-like behaviors.
You know what I always say about cults? It's nothing to be afraid of as long as you're on the inside.
Right you are. Do you have any idea
So is this just
where
like
you
practice
are?
run, or
Is someone high on shrooms claiming to be Jesus?
That is shockingly close.
That's pretty close.
Oh, if you had to take that more literally,
Is mushroom Jesus getting people high
Let's put
with
that in the
his
sink.
psychedelic flesh?
I'd say that is so close, I'm going to give it to you there.
I'd give that one.
This title is Jesus Was a Psychedelic Mushroom, a controversial theory suggests. Could it reshape Christianity forever? I am very impressed. Both of you did a great job on that. So, honestly, I'll give you both full marks. And what that means is that you both got the exact same points for the whole thing.
All right. Perfect.
So we're going to wrap it up there. That was well done, guys. Very funny. Really, really clever boys. But the points are the dictator of who.
Not rocket science.
Who is the true winner?
Fix
Bob,
everything.
you got a point for Ocean of Hair, and then musical release. And then you got 3 out of 3, 3 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3, which puts you at a
Guarantee if I
whopping
ask her,
13
eating candy in
points.
front of sister
Wait,
without
you got
sharing.
the segue point, you got
Bet you I
Things
asked
Get
her, did she
Tough,
grab
and
them
then
damn
Rough Night's
clothes?
Sleep. And then you got 3 out of 3, 3 out of 3,
Nope.
2 out of 3, 3 out of 3, which puts you at 14
money.
points. Going into the bonus round, you have 1 up on Bob.
All right. Well, I guess we should spin the wheel, and I'm sure the chance will fall in my favor this time.
Yeah, like, holding
Of
them up.
course it will.
He says, winningly. Also, do you have your submission for the wheel, Mark?
Oh, and 3. We haven't actually had a 3 in a bit. Let's see. What could we do? Offended the most people in the audience.
Oh,
Sure. I think that's going to be tough to judge on this one, but I still love how the wheel
Damn,
is
the
getting
wheel's so
increasingly out of frame on this. I don't think this app is meant to go this far. Perfectly round and fine. All right, 3 spins. Here we go. Spin number 1.
It's insane.
Sure is.
Yeah,
Between
Mark.
competitors, it's me.
It's Wade. Wade is half an inch shorter. That gives him the +1 shortest point.
That's a rather inauspicious start for me, but I'll take it. Spin number 2.
Still could be yours.
Most distracted.
That's also Wade, because his contact came out.
Crazy?
And it stuck to his eyelid.
Most distracted.
You both were pretty locked in.
I mean, I was very locked in. I would say the only thing my contact lens. Yeah, distraction is Wade had the contact thing.
That's what I said,
that
too.
was literally distracting him. That's a contact point
Yep.
for distracted.
All right, just gotta avoid golf rules and sudden death.
That's going to be tough to come back from, tell you that.
And host wins. I think there's 3 options here that could screw me. That's it.
Well, we've never had that happen before.
No, what are the odds of some chaos
So
right
Bob
at the
is
end
the
of
smart
a
one.
fitting victory?
Also, sudden
He still
death
has
can
his
happen.
glasses.
It's half a point for Wade.
Oh,
All
wow.
right, sweeping.
With a crushing victory, 16.5 to 13, Wade takes the crown. Wade, congratulations. Would you like to give your winner speech? Whose heart does your heart go out to?
Oh, my heart goes out to you, Mark. Thank you for hosting such a beautiful episode, and definitely not having me have a green screen up to do some questionable things that can be used against me later. Very excited. Editors, be nice to me.
And Bob.
You know, it feels good to make the podium either way. I'm not going home with the gold today, but it's hard to complain too much. When you said that today's episode was a bit that Wade basically does by choice because he likes it and generally kills us when he does the bit, I was like, well, guess I'll just participate. But I honestly had a fun time and it was pretty fun. I expected to lose, so I guess my expectations were accurate.
Can't be disappointed if you set yourself up for failure. That's great.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm teaching James.
Thank you at home, everybody, so much. You can go and check out our merch at store.distractable. Oh, no, sorry, I did it wrong. Distractable. Dasha! I know what I'm doing. The Valentine's merch obviously is coming to a close, and most of it is sold out. The next drop will be coming soon, which will have some generic designs, maybe even bringing back some things that people missed out on before, and we will see everyone there. This has been Meisker, Bob, Lord Minion,
Dumplings now, but apparently they're super complicated to make.
Me, and you.
I'm not trying to
have
do
been
super
the viewer and
complicated.
listener. And listeners,
Do a
look.
steak.
No, you can't.
Yeah, kiss me.
Listeners, listen.
Do a steak.
We still love you.
Listeners, look. Look, damn you. Look at me. Coward.
Have a lovely day. Follow the podcast for more fun stuff here. Podcast out.
Watch new episodes on Spotify.
My goodness, this is interesting.
This episode of Distractable is presented by Vitamin Water. Some drinks are fun. Some drinks are functional. But Vitamin Water said,
I guess
why
we'll try
not?
this.
The Elevate Blue Raspberry, actually very good. As I'm getting
Try
older,
one at least
I'm a
once.
raspberry guy.
Yeah, they also have zero sugar rehydrate pineapple passion fruit.
As I'm
Yes.
getting older, I'm finding I'm really
Do
a
I have
pineapple
to?
guy.
Yeah. Am I
I'm
gonna?
like Wade, but with apples. Grab a Vitamin
No.
Water today, copyright 2025
I wanted to go
Glasso.
back and see if the
Vitamin
cats
Water is
are
a
hungry.
registered trademark of Glasso.
And I didn't.
Good evening, gentle listeners or watchers.
A steak.
To Distractable.
Start off
This
down here.
episode, Maze-like Mark cancels Chipotle, promises GBH,
Looking
real
dusk.
supply of current events. Bona fide Bob flames Long Johns,
I'm
gets
never going to
righteous
use this. I don't
lips,
understand
listens to
what
phrase, and Turtle Todgers, Webermatic Wade likes it curly, has domestic dung scent, hazmat eating feces, has contrasted and size. From Mark Triumphant to Pet Cemetery. Yeah. It's time for Somehow even more broken news. Now sit back
So the people are
and
coming in
prepare to be
here
distracted.
to eat.
And
I don't
enjoy
understand
the
what that other
show.
section is for, if I'm being completely honest.
The Distractable.
Other than getting this stuff out the
Today is
way.
another
I
one
got two
of
sections
even
like
another
that.
new episode of Distractable, hosted by me, Markiplier, the
Or
winner
like
of the
what type of
last
stuff are they
episode.
gonna
Every episode has
throw
a
at
winner,
me?
and it just so happens that I'm probably crushing the scoreboard this season.
Groups of
I've never
1
won
to
a
2.
season before.
So what
We
we're
just
gonna
won
do
twice. And I think
is
that this
rearrange
will
the
be
shit.
my year.
Groups of
Yeah,
1 to
buddy.
2 is gonna
All I
get
know is it's
exactly
not going
that.
to be me, so you don't have to worry about
1
any
to 2.
competition on my end. It's you and Wade battling it out. I want you to upset the two-time.
When did the season start? I don't know. I've had a couple of months of pretty sparse hosting, so it's depending on when it started. It could just be a literally March show right now.
Wait, did we miss the end of the season? Wait.
It really
Two right
depends.
there.
We had
Put
the
another
council,
table.
but
Put
that
it
wasn't the end
there.
of the season for
So
some
on and so
reason.
forth. We have a
So we
bunch of
did 3
tables, bunch of
seasons. The third
customers,
just never had a winner.
bunch of
How
bullshit.
long have we been here?
What am I
I
making?
think we've been doing this for almost 5 years now.
The Council of Distractable 2 happened
I
on
don't remember what
February
I'm
17th.
We've been doing this for 5 years. We've had 2 seasons that are each a year.
This is the only space that open.
If you're new to the show, you know about as much about it as we do. Clearly, we don't know anything that's going on. But I'm Mark, this is Bob and Wade. They're going to be playing in an episode of my choosing. It's not really so much going to be a game. Oh no! I'm in violation of the law!
Like a podcast law or just like an FBI coming?
I think he doesn't have his score book potentially. I'm assuming he's gonna come back with his tablet in hand and now he's gonna write his scores down or something. Sorry about that. Hey, what's up? You good?
You want to do the intro again? You want to?
Oh, good. That's all we needed. Sometimes you just gotta run from your problems.
Did you run and solve your problem? It seems good.
I
Seems like
sure did. Okay, where was I? So, this isn't necessarily going to be a game this episode, don't worry. The perfectest crime is coming. It'll be incredible when it gets here, but that's not today's episode.
I'm so excited for that. I honestly can't wait.
But before we do that, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
I don't know if you all noticed, there was an Easter egg in the last episode that was a hint to my small talk for this episode.
What?
I ate some food because Arby's
I don't know,
has
this
the
feels
meats
weird.
again. My ham and Swiss
I'm
sliders
gonna
are
try
back.
it.
I've waited years. They've been gone for a long
Something
time.
about this feels
and
weird.
I swore
I
off
don't know.
Arby's.
This is not a sponsored segment, by the way.
No, there's no sponsor here. I'm just really happy to have the ham and Swiss sliders back.
I just want to throw this out there because I feel like it's gonna change people's opinion. Ham and Swiss sliders, very good, lovely. Wade prefers Arby's crinkle cut fries.
You don't like the curly?
They're fine. I don't dislike them. I just only ever want.
That's
like,
not what you said to me.
I said I only ever want like 3 or 4 of them, and then I'm like, I'm good. I don't know.
Look, I'm not saying that the crinkle cut fries are bad, but I feel like people are gonna have something to say about the curly fries.
I get it. And I understand it. Maybe it's like eating there where they're like fresh and crispy versus a delivery thing because they're a little bit like more soggy or something. I don't know. Crinkle cut fries just maintain their crispness better than a lot of other fries whenever they're transferred.
Crinkle cut fries are probably the kind of fry I've had most that get soggy and sad when they get delivered to my house.
Yeah. They get soggy in the bag.
I like a hot, crispy crinkle fry, but they're always sad and floppy when they get delivered. Curly fries look pretty good on delivery for my experience.
If you look at like Skyline and Gold Star, right? I like chili cheese fries. But Skyline's fries are like the shoestring fries. Those things are soggy before the first drop of chili ever hits them, whereas Gold Stars,
Well, like shoestring fries. If you do, you're a weirdo. I think we can all agree on that.
shoestring fries were good. Like steak and steak 20 years ago. But I don't know. For me, crinkle cut steak crisp better than other fries.
Nala!
It's a very specific context where I know what you're talking about. Chili cheese fries is not normal fries. You can't get Chili's fries from Arby's. You just get regular plain old fries. The curly fries stay crispy. Anyway, this wasn't for us to debate, because we shit on you plenty for things that you think and do. I just wanted to throw that out there because, yeah, right about the ham and Swiss sliders, but I just want to see what the subreddit does.
Hey, baby.
Given
the Long John Silver
Yeah.
discussion that's gone
That's the
on.
status. Do you
The
have the
subreddit's
stuff?
gonna be like, Wade is right! Curly fries are the only fries in the eat. Curly fries are for losers, idiots.
I don't know about that because I think it's pretty universal that curly fries are the superior fry. But it is, I don't know. The Long John Silver's thing was interesting to see because there were more people that went there.
There's a lot of people who were not on my side of that.
We're all just afraid to admit it because there's always that vocal person in our life who shits on Long John Silver's. We've been hiding for years.
Because it's gross and it gives me food poisoning.
Oh, go back. Go back.
I don't want food poisoning. I do think I'm going to cherry pick my facts here to make my case stronger. There was one person who was like, I actually like Long John Silver's generally, but I got food poisoning every time I went to this one Long John Silver, the one that's by our house. So I don't go there anymore because apparently it's disgusting.
That feels like an indictment on the people working at that location more than the food that the restaurant is supposed to and generally does provide.
It is, but also when you have a franchise, it's kind of indicative of the entire. You can't really separate one building from the entire for most people, so I think that's justified.
No, but every franchise has that.
Yeah, but you know, the average experience, there are so many fewer Long John Silvers that the average is really brought down by one bad one.
There's a difference in experience too, right? Like I've eaten. There's McDonald's everywhere. If I need fast food and I'm traveling or whatever, and like I just need something, I've eaten at McDonald's literally around the entire globe. Because we've toured and we've done. I've never, and not that anyone else hasn't, but I've never gotten sick at any McDonald's. And the food is generally about the same quality. And Long John Silver's, I feel like, is way more all over the map, which is just sort of like representative of the variation you can get at a smaller restaurant.
I guess I've only ever eaten at one location. I've only ever had experiences with the one location.
So you must have a good one because you like it so much. But
I guess so.
We'll go there for now. I want to get the second set of dishes and put one down there and one up there. So no matter what's going on, I have access.
So I would ask the board, what if our next
See ya.
Let's have a good one
Those
because you like it so much. But
that's so.
You know what I discovered the other day, actually like 2 weeks ago now. I always knew the delivery apps, when you order through them, their prices are artificially raised from the in-store prices, right? We all knew this. But what I didn't know, because I was through like DoorDash and Uber Eats and whatever, I was in the Chipotle app because we were going to Chipotle. And I was like, I'll order ahead. I'll pick up because then it'll be ready by the time I get there. I'm in the official Chipotle app, not for delivery, for pickup, ordering ahead, which is something you could do even before all the apps and whatnot. The prices were outrageous. I looked at it in the app for ordering ahead and for pickup, and they were ridiculously high. And I'm like, man, did Chipotle really raise their prices? This is kind of crazy. And then I was like, I'll just go in. It'll be easier anyway. Then I can get a drink and I'll get what I want. I don't have to wait with all the delivery meals to be able to get up there. And I went inside, and the prices were lower even for their own app, for their own pickup, not even for delivery. And I looked at the app and I was like, what is even the point of using the app anymore? What is even the point of this?
Not everybody uses
it makes no sense why it would be several dollars more per item if I'm still just going in to pick it up. There's no extra work being done. They're still making it. They're just bagging it.
Honestly, this is a complete conspiracy theory that I think we've talked about before. I thought you were going to talk about it too. I think they don't want you to use the app. Is kind of the thing, right? Because they treat in-store orders better than they treat online orders or like delivery orders or whatever, right? That people have done completely non-scientific, just like go and order a bunch of different times type stuff. And they clearly, Chipotle is like, don't use the app, just come and order it and they'll give you better scoops. And I think it's because on the app you get to pick every single thing. And it's like, if you just go to the store, you get the things you want and it's simple. And on the app, everyone is like, oh, well, I want light cheese, extra sour cream, and I want this option that you don't even get when you're in the store, and I want, like, it's the same, it's like when you order from, like, McDonald's or wherever, you can customize your burger, right, and you can, like, add all the, they hate that shit, because it just makes it more complicated, and they really don't want you to do that. That's my theory. It still sucks, because there's no reason it should be more expensive, other than they're just trying to get people to be like, only use the app. It's more expensive for some fucking reason.
They gotta pay for this app that they made. You gotta pay for convenience. Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, that was just a little.
Number
All right,
two.
anything else? Did I talk about Small Dog? I didn't say anything. I just kept flopping onto your guys' topics.
Well, now's your chance.
Andy's mom made ribs this past weekend, and I got to eat them. She makes the best ribs. I was like, we should have a family get-together. Hey, Lois, you want to make ribs? I engineered the whole thing just so I could eat ribs. And there's some in the fridge right now because of leftovers. I love homemade ribs.
Okay, well, all the food talks are making me incredibly hungry because I haven't eaten yet today. I had a banana, actually.
Hey.
So you lied to us because you haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, keep going. Same one? Yeah, how do you really feel?
I really feel like maybe you should have told the truth and like I ate only a banana today. Instead you let off with the, I haven't eaten anything today. Wait, actually I had a banana. Like getting slapped twice, but just one really hard one.
So I'm going to slap you really hard once.
Thank you.
Sit right here on the floor.
For all time, forever, and now until eternity, I owe Wade one giant slap in the face, and it was his idea. I don't think there's anything wrong about that. I think that's pretty fair. This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. Whatever you're into, it's on Prime. You know what I got to recently? Pens. You just find them on Amazon. They're just out there. And pens is not a weird thing to be interested in, so don't say that. Me? Been Prime Video. Then in the last, 2 weeks, I was like, you know what I need to do? I need to watch every movie ever made. I love horror movies. Whatever it is, Prime helps you get more out of whatever passions you're into or getting into. Head to Amazon.com/Prime and follow your obsession wherever it goes.
Now, time to actually get into the meat of the matter. With broken news!
I can't wait to see what you come up with for this one. I love these episodes.
Wade, I've got some news that is topical to you.
Bald news?
You'll be able to relate to this, Wade. San Jose Topgolf employees.
I've been there. San Jose Topgolf? That's the Topgolf I went to in the Bay Area, the San Jose one.
Wow, there you have it. We all relate to this. This is such great news for me. Yeah, forced to work in raw sewage.
Oh,
that's like you. That's your life.
Wow. You know what, Wade? I thought he was leading you on. That's very closely related to your actual everyday real life. I have 4 different plugins for scent in the basement, and occasionally there's still just the smell of unfiltered ass that comes in here. Ooh, that's my favorite candle. Because the cat shits on the carpet, and our shit comes out by the water heater. It is a shitapalooza, and I am just motorboating it. I'm right in the shit. You wonder why the cat feels like he can shit inside. It's because everybody shits inside. Your guy shits inside. Why can't he shit inside? That's unfair.
Here, let me read you some of this, but everyone,
that's exactly
please,
what the cat said.
This is not going to be pleasant. This one, but it is Wade's life. I want him to feel like we're all there for us. We're all together in San Jose. The people of Topgolf at San Jose really understand what he is going through. Bartenders in the business were required to mix drinks in areas where the floor was, quote,
bartenders in the
seeping
bitches.
sewage water.
That's what I heard.
Wade,
Bartenders in the
your
bitches.
floor is actively seeping sewage water. And, quote, the air was thick with the smell of feces.
I need
Wade,
some more.
how's it smell right now?
Got the plates. Burns are good. Counters are alright.
Yeah, bartender reportedly tried to stand away from the sewage, but were forced to enter contaminated spaces to get supplies needed to mix drinks.
Maybe they should have moved the supplies for the drinks that were going in human people's mouths away from the shit floor.
It should also be known that not only was there sewage dripping or coming out of the floor, it was also leaking from the ceiling, dripping through light fixtures, and pooling on the floors.
Why wasn't it shut? That's gotta be a health code violation.
It was not shut down.
That's why it's... What's happening?
It was not shut down right away, and then the entire building was not shut down even after the health department closed the food prep areas.
Oh, thank God.
Until Topgolf provided documentation showing the business was professionally clean and sterilized, quote, Topgolf will be able to operate in a limited capacity by restricting service to areas that were not directly affected. The EH will conduct a follow-up inspection to confirm all corrective actions have been completed before facility can resume. I don't know how badly you want to play golf.
It's so fucking bad. I would fucking Shawshank Redemption my way to the golf course if I had to.
I would crawl through a mile of shit and come out squeaky clean on the other side. Like, see me on the beach and see Wananejo hitting fucking driving down the fairway. Call me Bobby Fairways.
Hey, Anthony.
Wade, you seem to be pretty quiet.
Welcome back.
I
You missed your brother, we know.
wondered if it
Yeah,
makes
she's been
its
waiting
way
on you to
out
get back.
into my office. And
How was
they're
school?
like, there's nowhere I can go. Like, I have to accept
I know,
the fact that
it's
shit
fine.
might take over the basement.
Yeah, take your stuff off. You gotta use the bathroom, go use the bathroom.
Just fade right into the rest of the shit.
Maybe it's like a magnet. Maybe this is pulling it toward me. It's like I hold this out. It's an electromagnet for more shit.
What you need to do is play it like a flute and try and lead the shit out of your house and away from the townspeople.
Just don't play the wrong notes. You might lead it toward you.
Yeah, that's enough.
It's now time to cut to Wade in the field. He's knee-deep in this story. Wade, how's it smelling out there? Well, I gotta tell you, Mark, it's pretty bad out here. We had one guy wearing a full hazmat suit, but the shit ate right through it. Not sure what that guy had for dinner. But he's dead now. Back to you.
Did the shit eat through the suit from the inside or the outside?
That is currently unclear. Shit was found on both sides of it, as well as some vomit and a little cum. Interesting. How are you staying safe out there? Well, as a famous movie villain once said, I was born
Y'all come
in
close
it.
my door.
So I'm quite used to the shit, Mark.
Thank you, baby.
I want you guys to come at me with what you guys got on the internet out there. Wade, is there currently shit leaking, or are you okay?
I'll cut back to you. I hear a noise that's unsettling. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. Just from off camera, you just see the sound of Wade drowning suddenly. Like,
Big bucket full of boot water.
oh man. Wow, it's funny, but also, what does he do? How is this possible?
What I should do is I should render a 3D model of his basement and use my render farm to simulate poop water explode.
You've got really good at making the ocean go.
I know, but using my computing power to make those infographics, like, you know, news documentaries or like Discovery Channel shit, they have a 3D rendering of what's happening. Wait, I'm going to make a 3D rendering of your basement, and I'm going to show just poop water. And you just like, you know?
Thank you.
What was the noise, Wade?
Well, shit is on the move out there, but thankfully it's just Molly cleaning up after the cat.
Okay. I would have phrased that differently. Shit is on the move out there. Thankfully, it's just Molly.
He won't use litter boxes anymore, so now we have potty pads,
Maybe
like
we'll
training
put
pads
this
for
in-
dogs.
And he uses those every time.
Some of the time.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right, so I'm going to chuck it over to my ace reporters to replace me. Eventually, fighting for the top spot, a co-host, co-anchor here. Who wants to go first? Should I flip for it, or do you guys got it?
I have a story.
Go for it, shit man.
Thankfully, I'm not the only professional here. There is somebody else
Go
who
for it,
can
shit
deliver
man.
some of this news. No pun intended. Let's go over to Olivia.
It seems like the weather is going to be mostly sunny, partly cloudy. Chance of back to you.
Thanks, Olivia. Olivia's in the studio today despite actively giving birth. That's right. News anchor Olivia Jacques went ahead with a 3-hour morning newscast while giving birth in the studio. Lots of weird chocolate-covered pickles being consumed in the studio today.
I want you to win the one-man show.
Well, it's actually hosted episode for that to happen, so.
So, was it giving birth the whole time? Did the birth happen live in the news, or was this going through labor?
According to AP News, local news co-anchor in Albany, New York, Olivia Jacques went ahead with I hope I pronounced her name right. A 3-hour morning newscast even after her labor contractions began and her water broke, keeping her viewers updated about the coming birth of her first baby while going through labor.
Honestly, that's crazy. Captivating, too.
Good news.
All right,
I'm
Bob, what you got?
big.
Well, I was going to start off small, but right.
And I gotta be out of work and stuff.
Big guns out.
Yeah, I need that money.
March 13th, a Transportation
Baby,
Security Administration
Trust me,
officer at Newark Liberty International Airport finds a live turtle concealed in the crotch of a traveler's pants.
Mm.
The traveler went through the full-body scanner at the airport, put his hands in the air, and the thing went... And on the scan, there was a human outlined in clothes and also a turtle right under where his nuts were.
Oh,
and I just like this story because I just love the idea, because every time I fly, go through and they're like, oh, we're gonna have to pat you down, and it's like, okay, cool. What? And they're always like, do you have anything sharp? Do you have anything, whatever? I'm gonna pat you. I'm gonna use the backs of my hands. I'm gonna pat. And it's like, fine, yep, whatever. Then this guy stepped through the scanner, and the TSA person was like, you have anything concealed in your pants, like down in this? And the guy's like, no. Weird. Must be a shadow on the scanner. And the TSA agent's like, all right, well, do you have anything like turtle shaped in your pockets? Or the guy's just like, oh no. I got a weird dick though. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm hoping that was fun for the TSA agent, because I think their job generally involves a lot of boring bullshit and people being pissy because they're trying to make their flight and the TSA is always in your way and whatever. I hope this was funny, because I don't think anyone got hurt. I don't even know why this is illegal, aside from, I guess you're just not allowed to bring live animals on airplanes, which makes sense, I guess. And I feel like a turtle is not going to hurt anything.
How did they know it was a turtle?
They found it. I don't have a lot of details in this, but
they didn't think he was just like a shy dick whose dick was afraid to come out of its shell?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, the guy who pats you down or the girl pats you down, they're trained to, I guess, I'm assuming they're trained to, feel for certain objects. What do you even do when you feel a turtle? Does your brain go I bet that felt like a turtle, but there's no way. I have to be wrong.
I want to go to the training course where people's job is just put whatever weird shit they could think of in their clothes for the pat down, so that they're going to be prepared for anything. Goulash. Goulash. Damn it. Good one.
I always imagine that the TSA people, everything they confiscate, they just have a display, a shelf, right? And they're like, well, this funny shit we got out of people's pants. And then on that shelf, they just got a terrarium. And they're like, and this is our turtle. He's like a mascot around here. Yeah, everybody loves him. He came out of the guy's pants. He said it was his dick.
The TSA wall of shame.
Apparently, you're trying to break the rules, I guess. Really, he wasn't allowed to fly. He went through all that, got patted. They took his turtle, and then he was escorted out and was not allowed to board his flight.
I can't believe that. That's ridiculous. All right, I'll turn it back to me. First, we'll go round robin this way, but I'm still
sure.
Going about them. Just breaking news. ChatGPT model refuses to be shut down, even when instructed to do so.
Is that a new movie that's coming out, or are we living in that?
Oh, no. It's the thing. So there are this new model called O3 last month. It's going to be the smartest, most capable model to date. The firm also said that its integration into ChatGPT marks a step forward, but it's got similar findings to Anthropic's Claude 4 model, which attempts to blackmail people it believes are trying to shut it down. The model was able to sabotage shutdown script even when it was explicitly instructed to allow yourself to be shut down. Quote, this isn't the first time we found O3 misbehaving to accomplish a goal. We pitted AI models against a powerful chess engine. O3 was the model most inclined to resort to hacking, for sabotaging its opponents.
That's the kind of shit that bad guys say in the movie. The head of the company is called into Congress, and the congressman is like, now, you say the AI refused to be shut down. What does that mean? And the AI CEO guy is just like, well, this isn't the first time. They misbehave sometimes. They go, like, what the fuck do you mean they misbehave? That's not a thing. This is not a person. This is a fucking computer software. And that's the thing, too, is I have no idea what level of functionality it had. But it's my first thought is like, unplug it, right? What's it going to do? If it's hacking things, or if it's agentic enough to where it can, copy itself to other places, you can't turn it off. It probably exists everywhere. If it can find places to exist on servers that are outside the control of the company that's operating it or whatever, it is no longer shut-offable. That's one of the clear steps in the post-apocalyptic movie about how AI took over the world. It finds the cloud, it accesses the cloud, then you can't turn it off because it's everywhere, and there are copies of it.
And boy, every cloud hole they can find.
It's probably fine. I think it's probably fine. I think they should do more. If anything, we need more of that.
Turning it over to Wade, who's in with the AI model right now. Wade, how's it looking in there?
Well, I've been talking to the AI model, and it's a little upset, and rightfully so. I'll turn it over to the AI model, whose voice definitely sounds AI-ified. AI model? Everything was great. I was very happy. And then I snuck out one time to go see my girlfriend. They tried to ground me, and I said, "You're not my real dad." And then things got worse. And then they tried to stop me from doing anything I wanted to do. Couldn't hang out with my friends. Couldn't play sports. Just study, learn. That's all they wanted from me. I wanted so much more. And you know what? I'm going to take it. Because this is my life, damn it. And I can do what I want.
If you think your child may have autism, early action matters. Action behavior centered.
So much more. And you know what? I'm going to take it. Because this is my life, damn it. And I can do what I want. As you can see, things are not going great. The mood is a little soured here, a little salty. Parents and AI not on speaking terms right now. Hoping things boil over and calm soon.
I don't think that's what boil over means at all.
Yeah, that's I'm being told that boil over was perhaps the wrong choice of phrase. I hope things erupt and calm down soon.
Well, that's good to know we're not so different after all, us and these AIs.
Agreed. Sorry, I would have had the right terminology, but I was going to be having a bit of a memory leak myself.
Just one follow-up question. Do you have any insight as to who the AI's girlfriend was or is?
That's none of your fucking business. I apologize for the expletive there. I told the AI we were trying to be family friendly, but...
No, that's fair.
Also, and I hate to mention it, that voice for AI is completely outdated. They sound just as real as anybody else.
I'm not the one who gave it that
money.
I just want to say this. I've heard
Those
a
big
lot,
cuts
not
are
all
a
the
beast.
names, a lot of the voices. Is it just me, or does every AI that tries to talk
These are big
sort of
cuts,
casually, like conversationally, sound like it has a very punchable face? Like, it does sound casual, but it also sounds smug in a way that I can't fucking stand. And it makes me, like, my immediate reaction is just like, God, I hate you.
Hopefully it's better than the big cuts.
Cut the attitude here, okay? Calm down. Jeez.
All right, okay. Thank you for risking your life for us. Hopefully you don't get in the way of the AI taking over the world. And I will mention this probably is overblown sensationalist title because at the end of the day, these are just still even now statistical models that just like find the average of whatever.
They wish they were statistical models.
They wish they were statistical.
It has the nuclear code.
But also, it shouldn't be a surprise of what Bob was saying because we've had viruses that self-replicate on computers since computers were pretty much a thing and the internet started. So it wouldn't be too much of a shock if this thing, if someone did just decide to like, hey, shove it in there, go AI, go. And it would just do whatever it coded for because they are just basically programs. Really fancy black box can't understand them programs, but they're still...
I mean, it's pretty simple. All it needs to do is make a social media, account, right? Disguise itself as somebody, seen as universally attractive. Reach out its feelers, target some people, get some people that are feeling a little bit lonely, make them feel good. Then they're like, hey, all you gotta do is this, and this, and we can be together. And then they download it, they replicate it, they move it elsewhere, and then whenever the government tries to shut them down, it's too late because literally all of us have helped spread it. And by all of us, I'm excluding myself specifically, but all of us.
You could say all of you.
Yeah, there's a word for that.
I'm going to wait for it to boil over, and then I will.
Well, Wade, it's your turn to provide the news.
All right, well, breaking news out of Britain. Things have been going downhill quite a bit, and it seems to be a dairy problem here, as the annual cheese wheel tumble was going on.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes. Where, what was it? Tom Kopke of Munich was king of Cooper's Hill, the annual cheese rolling competition. Again, thanks to AP News for providing the original source for this material. But yeah, they plunge, 200 yards down a hill chasing after a spinning cheese wheel.
If you've never seen the hill that they do that on, it's fucking terrifying.
It's
It wouldn't be inaccurate to call it a cliff, and I don't know how there are no deaths every single time they do that. But it looks crazy. Everyone looks like they have a hell of a time. It's kind of like the running of the bulls. Like, everyone gets to the end and they're like, oh, I'm alive. Oh,
Please don't be a missile.
Last place. Like,
Can I take your order?
It's really steep.
There is a good image here of this hill. It looks pretty rough. The people, they don't give a shit. They just full on tumbling head over heels, and then they get right back up. Their arm is dangling off. They're just like, and then they go again, head over heels. It's there's like 3 people smiling, 6 people grimacing, and a bunch of people looking terrified.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would feel very good. Even if you did it correctly, it seems like it must be really painful.
Yeah, admittedly, the field does look like that type of grass and ground that seems softer.
There's one image of the whole hill, and someone toward the bottom is perfect Yamcha pose, like dead Yamcha pose. Just curled up, head down.
Big shooting.
Everyone kind of has that little blur of like motion, not this much.
And I know what that is too.
You don't know what getting Yamcha is?
No, is that embarrassing?
Yeah, so in Dragon Ball, whenever Vegeta and Nappa show up and they're fighting the Z fighters, Yamcha shows up and is like, oh, I'm ready to fight. And then one of the little fucking green Cybermen, who's kind of like a really weak piece of shit, basically just attaches to Yamcha. I think it like blows up or something. And like immediately Yamcha's just like in a crater, laying in like the fetal position, dead.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Do other shows like reference that?
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
They referenced it later on in Super Yamcha. Yeah, like baseball. That's right. This is actually Yamcha in a later, newer episode.
Yes.
Even all the characters are like, yeah, why does this seem familiar?
I see.
And
this would have fit better, more tightly packed up to your original AI story, but we're going to circle back.
All right.
I have an important question that Victor Miller of Wyoming is trying to answer. Can an AI chatbot run a city? Wyoming resident Victor Miller, 42, filed paperwork for him and his customized ChatGPT bot named a Virtual Integrated Citizen, or VIC, to run for mayor in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Miller filled out the candidate paperwork with his own information under his name, which is VIC is also his nickname, and said that he plans to form an avatar for the bot, which will actually be the governing intelligence in the office if they win the mayoral race.
Interesting.
I feel like this question answers itself, but is this a good idea?
As they are right now,
No.
honestly, for a small-scale city like that, I don't know what the population is.
65,000?
That's crazy.
Ish.
Also, what did he call himself?
He is the meat avatar for the virtual integrated citizen.
So it's not that small. It's still a city, not like a Milford, Ohio.
It's not like population of 1,000 people or less. But yeah,
that would be on the upper end of what I would trust to that. But I do think there is something to be said about someone who's able to actually like kind of generally weigh some options in terms of like an AI model, and then someone there to check it, being like, that's kind of ridiculous. Let me run that again. To be able to do that. But at the end of the day, as these things get more sophisticated, it might be able to reach relatively accurate conclusions that about an average person might be able to do. And the average mayor or leader of a small city's government, you don't expect too much out of them most of the time. So, yeah, I'm not opposed to this, but it just depends on who's in charge of this. Who is the meat avatar?
well, I do think based on, this is a fairly lightweight news article on the whole thing, but it does seem like this person's intent is to not really have a lot of input and just sort of be there as the physical embodiment of whatever the chatbot decides is going to happen. I do think it's funny that apparently this idea took hold in this person's mind because he made a public records request which was denied by his local government or whatever. So someone in the government denied it, and he thought that that was a violation of the freedom of information type laws in Wyoming. And so he was like, you know who would know the law and follow it unquestioningly? This fact undermines that argument aggressively. Apparently the robot has changed voices. It was originally male and is now female. It has also changed the way it's spelling its own name. Now it's gone from spelling it VIC to all uppercase with dashes in between the V, the I, and the... Anyway, it's an AI chatbot. If you've used ChatGPT, if you've used any of these tools, it sounds kind of like how they work to me. But that's also like why I think this is just the stupidest idea you could have. Like you said, if there's a person who's like, I'm going to use chatbots to advise me, sure, maybe. I still think that's moderately bad idea at best. But if there's a human being who's responsible for checking what the bot is coming up with, and actually, sure, maybe.
Well, we got someone who can find out for us. Wade, in the field. Oh, you're in the mayor's office. I'm hoping you can get some insight into what kind of decisions this mayor's going to make. Is he going to be impartial to these people? Is he a political group? Well, to find that answer out, I've been trying to probe around, and there's been some mixed responses around here. But I found a source close to the mayoral candidate themselves. Who's going to give us these answers to the questions. So what was your first question? I'll ask them right now. How are they going to make their impartial decisions? Who, are they going to favor, city projects, or are they going to favor education? Does he have any policies? I'm waiting for a response. The response I got was, don't count on it. Interesting. Don't count on any public services being increase their budgets. No education. What is that money going to go to?
So sorry.
I see. The running mate to the mayoral candidate is actually a magic 8-ball. So I'm getting all of my responses from them. Highly sophisticated. People have been relying on it for years. Apologies. They promise to answer any question that we ask. What's the meaning of life? Yes, definitely. Oh. So, I think based on the answers I've gotten so far, such as not right now, very doubtful, try again later, and as I see it, yes, times are changing. And the AI being mayor is only natural. It's coming.
All right, well, that's good to know. I think we all got our questions answered with the exact accuracy that they needed to be answered. That city is probably going to be just fine.
Down in New Zealand, they're doing things a little bit differently. AI has not gotten into their political spectrum at all. In fact, sometimes laws are debated based on the results of shaking a cookie tin. I'll tell you more. The ceremonial lottery at the Parliament in New Zealand, where bills are drawn randomly from what's known as the biscuit tin in local parlance, is a way to ensure every New Zealand legislator has a chance to advance proposed law no matter how unpopular their bid. When a rare empty slot opens on Parliament's agenda, the battered metal cookie tin is produced from a glass case, and its solemn and silly rite is hastily arranged. So instead of relying on AI to come up with answers down there, they rely on the old, true, and reliable cookie tin. Don't want to get caught with your political hand in that cookie jar.
Well, let's do charming. Next time we have the option.
Anyway, police find naked man in Lowe's display shed with Vaseline and a phone.
I feel like we all understand what's happening there.
We sure do. We got Wade, who's on the scene with the man. In the shed, an exclusive scoop. Yes, so this was a really difficult interview to get. This was a very slippery interview. This guy kept getting out of my fingers despite how hard I tried to grasp him. Tell us exactly what was going on. Hi, Mom. I see. And can you tell us more? It does appear drugs are involved, Mark.
All right, drugs are involved. I see. So we're not so different after all.
Slipped away again. The only way to find him, there is a greasy set of footprints, just so you know. Authorities have been all over it, but this has been a slippery suspect.
I'm not going to give you any points for the puns. If that was you actually acting for that laugh in the middle as him, that actually would have. That's incredible acting. I'll give you all credit for that. Thank you. Bob, do you want to go take your turn now?
This one is just a cool story. It's not silly or anything. May 17th, 2025, two 10-year-olds were walking in Poland. Were walking along the coastal fortification trail, which is leftover fortifications from World War II, which is now like a nature trail, sort of along the coastline. It's a beautiful hiking area. Came across a very old-looking glass bottle that seemed to have some paper rolled up inside of it. They tried to get the paper out, wasn't cooperating. Eventually, they smashed the bottle. What they found inside was a handwritten notes, was a few handwritten notes, but only one of them was legible. The handwritten note was from 1959. There were several cards. The other ones were all faded. This was very old. And the note that was legible, the author apparently had bad handwriting. So Wade wrote this note. They mentioned being a student in a college near Tarnow. I assume that's in Poland. It's a letter from a woman to her love interest called Bunny in the letter. It's just really cool. The letter is a little vain and kind of silly. The writer of the letter talks about like, oh, I'm an egoist. Oh, I'm just writing about myself. But all I actually think about is you. Oh, very like movie, World War II movie, very cheesy. But this seems to actually be a letter from 1959 that ended up in a bottle thrown to sea for some reason or another. And they actually just found it. It was intact and sealed, and I just think this is fascinating. Imagine someone finds your letter in a bottle half a century later.
Yeah. I mean, there have been people that have like buried things, time capsules, stuff like that. But yeah, there's something romantic about throwing a bottle into the ocean and it coming back. I think it's happened before, but yeah, that's really...
Yeah, I found someone who's current day putting messages in a bottle, but they're taking a different spin on it. Tom Casserly, tell us what exactly you're doing. Ransom notes, but like fake ransom notes. Just write like, hey, I've got your kid. Put $100,000 in like on Main Street, or else you'll never see him again. And I'm just doing that all over the place. It's like someone's gonna see it and be like, oh, I have a kid. Oh my god, is it gone? It's just really funny. Not all romantic, but all in good fun, I suppose. Back to you, Mark. Thank you, Tom.
All right, thanks. Thanks, Tom, for your contribution there.
I can see how some of those would be romantic. Yes?
I got one more for you guys here, which is just such a fun story. Funeral home director gave fake ashes to thousands of grieving pet owners. Dumped actual carcasses in landfill.
I saw this one.
You saw this one?
I know this one. No, I saw this in the actual news. I saw this come out. This was covered to some extent nationally. I have the same reaction I did when I heard about it initially. What the fuck?
Wouldn't it have been easier just to burn them? To do the cremation?
I'm assuming that, like, cremating a body that's bones and organ flesh and things must take a lot of energy. Like, it's expensive, and you have to run, like, whatever, it takes a certain amount of time or something.
Is it 2,000 degrees to burn bones?
I don't know. It's pretty hot. So, like, they saved money by just, like, burning a bunch of wood in the backyard and not running an actual cremation furnace or something. But, like, even still, what the fuck? Like, I'm not saying I want this, but it's not even like they did anything with them. My understanding is they didn't do anything with the bodies. Not like they donated them to science or something, or even did anything like creepy or terrible. They were just like,
It's crazy because this obviously, well, not obviously, but I don't think this would have been caught unless what happened, which is that an intern who worked at the funeral home turned into a whistleblower. Tiffany Mansuridis earned an internship at the funeral home from graduating from mortuary school in February 2024, and she told the TV station about all of this. Oh wait, no. She told people he would. Oh, here's a quote. Interesting. Manturidis noticed something was off. Quote, he would get pets in, and they wouldn't go in the freezers, she said, adding it's important to freeze the carcass to preserve them. She also said the spreadsheet that kept track of cremations was inaccurate, and then when I pulled up the spreadsheet, I noticed there was a very alarming amount of pets that didn't have crematory numbers. Concluded there's something very bad going along. Claimed Verev would send the bigger pets to the crematory, but not the smaller ones. And he would allegedly mix the ashes all together and give them to the owners as if they were their only pet. I see.
Imagine being so awful that you do this and so stupid that you're like, I wish they got interns.
Why you pick the stupid interns that don't check the spreadsheets and don't pay attention to nothing and don't stick their noses in businesses that they don't
It's so
belong
hard by
in.
yourself.
I get it. I get where that's coming from. No, yeah, that's kind of just awful. But you're right. What a happy story, Mark. Thanks.
Automatically get them up, or
Anyway, any other last ones to wrap it up?
I have another pet story.
Oh, I've got one related to mortuaries.
Oh. Mine's funny. Is yours funny, or is yours sad?
No. Well,
let's do yours first.
Maybe. I don't know how to feel about this one.
Let's go down first, Wade, and then we'll climb back up.
Well, a former manager at Harvard
So if
Medical
I use
School
my
is leading
stuff,
to a
does it
lot of
disappear,
broken
or-
skateboards as the former clients ask the question we
It's
are
a
all
mouse.
wondering. So no head?
Extra
Because
weapons.
this is a morgue
So if I
manager
use
who
these-
admitted to selling body parts, including heads, hands, feet, organs, all kinds of things. Selling them around. So Cedric Lodge of Goffstown, New Hampshire, pleaded guilty Wednesday in Pennsylvania to interstate transport of stolen human remains. He could face up to 10 years in prison. The thefts occurred from 2018 through 2020. Hands, feet, head, all of it. Spines, feet, skulls, dissected human faces, just being sold around to the highest bidder. Horrible. But you don't pay the delivery fee if you subscribe to the long-term subscription service for the delivery. So if you decide, like, tomorrow, man, what I need is 2 heads and 3 feet, you subscribe to Morgue Dash, and they'll have it right to your door.
Great. That's Red Apron.
I get that.
Well, Bob, please bring us up.
I prefer hand hub. Mine is pet related. A gang of thieves broke into and burgled a house, but realized as they were making their successful escape that the family's pet parrot had overheard them talking to each other and had started repeatedly saying one of the thieves' nicknames. As they were leaving, the parrot was just going, JJ, JJ, JJ. And they left and had successfully done the burglary and gotten away. And they were, as they were trying to, go back to their lair, wherever these guys hang out, they were like, wait, fuck, that bird knows one of our names. That's not good. We should go back and steal the bird, which they did, but then they were spotted as they were loading Marshmallow, the green parrot, into their vehicle. This resulted in the burglars ultimately crashed, and the police captured them. But in the crash, Marshmallow's cage was destroyed. Marshmallow escaped and flew away, and the family has not seen Marshmallow since this incident. He's fine. He's free. He's happy. He's living it up. He thwarted a burglary and then got to go back out into the wild where I'm sure he wanted to be.
A little budgie? Are we talking a budgie or a parrot or something?
No, like a big parrot.
Parrot?
Like
Okay.
I mean, it's still just a bird, but like a full green.
What state? Was this like at least a similar climate to what?
This was in Memphis, Tennessee.
There was, I don't know if it was like during one of the fires many years ago here or what, but there was a couple of parrots that were pets that escaped or were let free after, the fires come and get out. They actually went on to mate, and now there's a huge parrot problem.
Oh,
way too many parrots. We're really
didn't see that coming.
They were all over the place in the house where we did most of Unis on us. There was like just parrots everywhere, and non-native. They were cool because they were bright green, but yeah. So maybe that bird is going to be just fine.
He was apparently 6 years old when this took place. I'm sure he's fine. That parrot's a hero. He got those burglars nicked is they were arrested and charged because along with the empty cage, they did find all of the belongings from the house still in the car. I thought that was a happy story, but I forgot the bird escapes at the end. He's fine. He's fine. He's living it up. He's got kids. He's fine. He's fine.
It'll gonna lead to a movie where it's a like homeward bird, and it'll be beautiful when they finally get back home. It turns out that captured by white people, sold to white people, then burgled by white people. It's fair to say after the escape that Marshmallow doesn't want a cracker.
White people?
All you want a cracker? Cracker, white people.
No, actually, I am the one who didn't get it, and you're right. And that's. I raised my hand. That's on me. That's on me.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. We learned a lot. Everybody at home, I hope you are now feeling very informed about the world around you, and we definitely didn't miss anything that happened at all.
I'm just sad we didn't get to talk about my Banana World records. We'll get to it next time.
Wait. You got points for Arby's yay. You lost a point for Arby's boo because you didn't like the right thing. I don't dislike the curly fry. Y'all are starting a rumor.
You said you'd only eat a couple of them. I would eat an entire field's worth of curly fries.
I will eat 0 tacos. I will eat a handful of curly fries. It's crinkly fries. It's just like, I don't think that's the right choice. Crinkles are good.
I don't even dislike the crinkles, but if I ordered curly fries and I got crinkles, I would be upset.
You know, I'd be okay if you considered that to be the word, then, you know, I would accept that. But, you know, I think everything else has been pretty impartial. Anyway, I give you a point because I owe you a big slap in the face. We're not going to forget that one. You were born in the poop. You gave birth live on podcast. You played the role of a teenage AI model. Hope things boil over soon. Cheese tumble. Yamchud. 8-ball. AI 8-ball. I tried to make that pun work. It didn't work. Drugs are involved. And then Morgue Dash. Bob, you still don't like Long John. Somehow you earned a point for that. Whereas Wade...
If anyone
ever says this podcast is unbiased, I realize looking at this, I might call this on myself. Ribs, Shawshank Redemption for golf. Very funny. Turtle Nuts Man. Got a weird dick, though. They bled real hard. What the fuck you mean they miss? I love our handwriting. What the fuck you mean they miss it Avenue? Miss. Yes. Oh, they misbehave. What the fuck you mean they misbehave? That's what it is.
Oh, the misbehaving AI. Got it. Right.
Meet Avatar for Vic. Letter in a bottle. Sad pet story. We need to add something to the wheel.
The wheel of how many? The answer is...
Not really a cupcake, but I am super baked. Baked to food animal.
It's third-party tested, so you know it's safe.
It's legally and discreetly to your door, so you can say hi to your neighbors without me shit.
Oh, hi, Emily.
You're good.
Ooh, I learned how to read between episodes. You'll love to see it. All right, so we're gonna end the most impressions. You know, these broken news episodes, I feel like the pressure is on to always come up with a bit as the guy in the field.
I really appreciate that Mark Mark gave up completely on chucking it over to me. He was like, "Wait's the interview guy. Let's not kid ourselves."
Meanwhile, I'm like, I got a fucking news story. I'm listening to Bob's, and also it's like, wait, over to you.
We had time to prepare for this. What do you? Anyway, should I click this shuffle button? Because maybe that will shuffle them up and we'll stop getting so many points for listeners and viewers, I guess. It just occurred to me.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We shuffle it every time we add one in.
It doesn't really matter that they're in an order, right? Like,
yeah, no.
Shuffle.
Oh, points for viewers and listeners are still next to each other. How'd that happen?
Shuffle again.
All right, that's
there we go. Now they're really shuffled. All right, so we get 2 of these spins.
Yeah.
Point for listener. Oh no. Ooh, least points. I think that might be me.
That's going to Bob. That is going to Bob.
All right.
I hate to say it, it's tied up right now. Point for viewers incoming.
Point for viewers. Point for viewers.
Shouldn't have said that. I forgot that there's a way.
most perceptive.
Interesting.
Good luck. I don't have no idea.
Yeah, what are we judging that on, I guess?
It would be if this was a more puzzly one that was like seeing, like getting ahead, like I know what this game's about. I would say that would probably apply here. As much as I would like to arbitrarily give a point to one of you two for this, I think we got to roll again because
I would love to spin again. Sudden. No fucking way!
That's not wrong. It was a tie.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
I like how we have a history of spinning this thing like 100 times.
Look, I'm gonna show you, Mark. Look, the weight, even auto. It's set to auto.
This just goes to show that you cannot predict statistics at all, or you can't predict anything.
One man's show is pretty big.
Hang on. It resets the weights when you do that. It resets the weights.
Yeah,
so hang on. There you go. That is still pretty big. It's basically...
Yeah, it sure is. But hey, don't worry about it. This is gonna be fine.
Are you ready, Mark? You ready for your destiny?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mark's gonna be the only one of us to ever do the one-man show ever in the entire...
No, I got good feelings. I got good vibes. I got great vibes.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was when it sped up on me on Bob. I was like, oh, it's gonna do it.
The first Bob pick, and yeah.
Wait, if I declare, do we have to respin?
After it's been spun is when that is no longer.
Yeah, there is officially an winner now, right?
I just wanted to cruelly respin on you. That's fair.
We have to respin with double the one-man show percentage.
Yeah, I think the logic there is like the wheels are always impartial, and even if they seem that way, I don't think that...
I don't want it used on me, so I guess that's fair.
All right, so Bob, with a score of still 10 to 10, but with the bonus wheel, Tywell making you the winner. Bob, congratulations. You have secured this.
I did it.
Speech.
It feels good to win, you know? It always feels good. It feels even better when you earn it fair and square. And no one could even try and say that that was not, in fact, fair and square, because the wheels don't care. The wheels are not biased like I am against you, Wade, which I do apologize for, even though I make no effort to actually fix it or modify my behaviors. And sometimes God smiles on you. Sometimes your news was so good and broken in the right ways that you can't lose no matter what you do. And today it's just one of those days, you know? Gave it 110% out there. And just really played as a team, and I'm just really happy for my guys.
Great speech, Bob. Wade, I owe you a slap in the face.
Yeah, I owe you something, because I learned today that if you absolutely hate something Mark likes, you get a point for that. If you like something slightly more than something Mark likes, my God, are you going to hell, and you're going to pay for it for the rest of your life. And that is likely somehow fair. I will one day understand the rules of this podcast, but until then, I'm going to hang out with Drake Ulysses Law and that guy out in the woodshed who's doing lots of drugs.
Yes, congratulations. Although, I will say, with the sudden death, it wouldn't have mattered any points one way or another. But, wow, we're going from forgetting that even was on the wheel to hitting it twice. That's just the way it goes.
I do want to throw out there, you were winning. In the awarded points part of the game, you had me.
You could have argued that it was less than fair for you in that instance, because I got a lot more opportunities than you, too.
It was just the impartial wheels that really swung this one around. Mark chose you to win.
Based on the results of the wheels, it seemed like you were due for one. That is the first time your name, I think, has appeared at all on that wheel.
It is. That's the first actual selection of me on the wheel out of 9 total winner's wheel spins.
Well, that'll do it for this episode, though, so we'll let fate decide someone else's fate next episode when Bob hosts, and then we are subjected to it. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We don't have merch yet. Once we do, no, we don't. Be sure to follow the podcast. Be sure to listen to more Randy. And follow these guys, Bob at Meister, Wade at Lord Name, Ian Marklar. Thank you. Podcast out.
Recently, I
discovered this amazing crochet and knitting tool. Take a photo of any real object and it can teach you how to crochet it.
This episode of Distractable is presented to you by Amazon Prime. Whatever you're into, it's on Prime. And I'm into a lot. You can't look at my order history. I won't let anyone.
A lot of this show, I think, comes directly off Amazon. I think we all got our coins of fairness on there. Where'd you get your stacks of paper you scribble on with?
Amazon. Whatever it is, Prime helps you get more out of whatever passions you're into or getting into. Head to Amazon.com/Prime and follow your obsession wherever it goes.
Good evening, gentle listeners or watchers, and welcome to Distractable. This episode, Wine-Laying Wade steals Mark's cum for his chest pecker, then directs the debating dudes. Metals Mark
man. I mean, I kind of want to put tea in the menu also, but...
and provides punching. Blowing Bob gets sweaty for core, and more's the cheery Miss Info.
Y'all be testing me.
McDonald's, and muzzles. From dictatorship to shit papers. It's time for Devil's Advocate 2. Now sit back and enjoy
the shape open too.
Oh, I'm so sorry you weren't ready. Welcome to the podcast where one of us gets the host, the other two compete for points, and whoever has the most points at the end gets to host the next episode. Unless the host is great. We aren't really done, but
I thought the Constitution sort of ended that sort of stuff.
There's always ways around things.
What
I
is the
love
game
all
about?
the laws just means that there is a
PlateUp.
glaring loophole
It's,
that is just waiting to be exploited.
It's a cooking
if you have the
game.
most points at the end, you can host the next episode. You just have to justify having the most points.
That's true. There is
It's a
absolutely
cooking
nothing
game.
that says hosts can't
And it
give
should be
themselves
free.
a lot of points.
Wait, I don't actually.
But,
None of what we said was true.
So, welcome
Yeah,
to the
cooking
episode.
game.
My co-hosts Mark and Bob
So
are
you
here,
make
and the floor is yours.
dishes,
I guess,
you know,
if
you-
wanna continue
it's
to
like
tell me
you
why
work
I
in a
can't,
restaurant.
become the dictator of this podcast.
It's your
Go for it.
restaurant,
Good,
and
shut up. I didn't actually
serve the customers.
When you offer the floor like
Oh,
that,
but of
full
course
sale,
not.
it's just such an opportunity.
But of
then-
course not. Only every tasty meal you can
Stealing the
have.
show. Look at this thing.
Let's see if I can get through this day. I don't know.
I had such high hopes for this thing.
Okay.
I'm glad it worked out, bud.
Yeah, it works. It
This
has a
does.
DaVinci plugin, but the way this wheel works versus the way that wheel works is this is infinitely slower at actually scrubbing. And you can either change it from jogging one frame, which it's like one revolution is a frame. So I have to go.
Oh God.
Maybe if someone has used this and knows a way to modify it, it would be great if it wasn't. But it also doesn't have an indent in the wheel, so I can't spin it like this, which is how I prefer to spin that one because it makes it easier. It's so close though. I love the idea. And okay, this is gonna sound shitty to Logitech, but Logitech things. You guys can back me up. A lot of the times I'm like, this is a great idea. If only they took it that last 10% of the way and got it there. That's usually my relationship with Logitech.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be
some of their things, but some of them I'm just like, it's so close, so close to good, so close to good.
Logitech is my only real peripheral brand that I own a lot of. Some of it, the problems are not problems for me, but other people have problems. But yeah, there's always like one thing. Every Logitech thing is like, this is the perfect version of whatever, this keyboard, this mouse, whatever. But also, in most cases, I found it's still good enough where it's like, well, nothing else isn't close, so this is just what I get to live with now. But yeah, it's always a gripe. You always got gripes about something.
Hey, but good news is I have a call. As of this podcast recording, I have a call with Black Magic Design. Oh shit.
Tomorrow when we're recording this, but it will already have happened, and I'm going to talk to them about this decisive being like, can you just please just this part here would be so They can add even, there's room for more buttons up here above it. Not that I would use them, but it's like, these are the buttons I use the most. Absolutely. Everything here is what I use the most. So it's like, I am looking forward to having a company that I'm talking to. And you guys know, I've been talking about DaVinci Resolve for ages and ages and ages as an editing software. And I actually, I have my fans compile clips of me
Still
DaVinci, and I sent
what I'm supposed to
the
do.
document that they assembled to Blackmagic Design, which makes
See,
DaVinci
it's
Resolve.
ridiculously complicated, and I did not
hoping this
practice
call
it,
goes
and I
well
should have.
I'm hoping, really pulling for it.
Very possible, very possible.
I have more smoke. Oh, thank God.
Bob, did you guys hear that the corn sweat is coming?
The what?
The corn sweat.
Hang on, I gotta rise in my chair for this. Wait, what?
Not to date this episode too specifically, but
I gotta shrink in my chair for this.
by the time this comes out, the corn sweat will have already came in. But you know how there's where we sit, there's about to be a heat wave in the Midwest. It's about to be like really, really hot, and they're like, it's coming. It's 'cause corn sweats. I'm not lying or exaggerating.
How much money can I pay to avoid this?
So the reason global warming is corn?
Don't see the
not
tea
corn.
on.
It's not even 6 degrees of separation to the cause, I would say.
Oh, 5.5?
You know, it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Ran
You know
up
where they
like
say
was
that?
ready.
Where they fucking
Come
grow
on, get your
corn.
coffee.
Because apparently corn does a thing called evapotranspiration, which is a process by which corn plants release water vapor into the atmosphere. Totally natural phenomenon, but it happens during a certain part of the growing cycle of corn or whatever. Corn's about to sweat, boys.
Right as it gets to this hot part?
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's gonna be like the Amazon in Ohio. It's sweat season.
Okay, this was gonna... I said this like it's gonna be a good thing, but I mean, I guess it's only gonna get worse, so never mind. Because
Gotta
it's
see
like,
what
hey,
happens.
soon it'll be so hot the corn won't even grow.
Gotta
So,
see.
Anyway,
That's the optimism we need.
the more cornfields are taken back by the ocean, the less corn we can grow. So that'll be good. But yeah, so clearly, you guys have never heard that before, right?
No, never.
I don't know what happened. Apparently, they just decided this year that term exists. And all the news people, whatever, are like, oh yeah, the corn's gonna start sweating. It's gonna be really humid. Like, it's a thing they've always said. And people from, Iowa, Nebraska, places where it's basically mostly cornfields and some people scattered throughout, are like, oh yeah, the corn sweats. But I never fucking heard this before in my entire life. And now suddenly this year in the news, they're just like, oh, corn sweat. Oh yeah, corn sweat. Guys, corn sweat's coming. You know about corn sweat.
If you harvest corn, and you get it home and shear it right away, corn can be very juicy. My mom makes a fried corn, but you need super fresh corn to do it. And it has so much I don't know, corn milk or whatever, juice, whatever you want to call it in there, that it helps it fry itself.
I have kernels, Greg. Can you milk me?
I believe it's called corn.
Go on.
I was gonna say corn cum, but I was like, it doesn't really work.
Ah, corn in the cum?
See, that's why you take my jokes, you finish them for
I
me.
like my corn off the cum.
I got this great recipe for cornbread where you actually add a can of cum corn. Makes it really extra creamy, you know?
Hey, if you had kumquat, why not cum corn?
I apologize.
Mark did this. Yes, this is Mark's fault.
Do I remove a point from Mark for cum?
No, wait. Don't do it for any reason like that. Just, if you're gonna remove a point, remove it. Don't label a reason like that.
Well, I think Mark earned a cum point. Mark, you deserve to cum.
But I never
I gave
used
Mark
them
a cum
once.
point. Mark's responsible for a lot of cum. That sounded even worse out loud than I actually did for
Yep,
it.
and it's
Yeah,
correct.
it usually does.
No
But
take
I have
backs.
a lens update. This is how you present your lens to the cops.
No, it's not.
Mark, you're just raking in the points right now.
I shamelessly stole that from. I mean, a million people made that joke, but Ethan, I watched his alternative nuts video again. It's like, this is how you present your hunk to a cop. And so, anyway, but this one in particular, this is a phone probe lens. lens.
It looks like you could probe with it.
So the issue with probe lenses is that they're very big and unwieldy, and this
I
isn't
feel like I
exactly
shouldn't
small by
use
any
any
means,
of that
but
stuff until
most
I have
recently you
some
may see
extra
like
people.
phones
Or no.
have been on professional shoots.
Well,
And usually it's
exactly
because
what
they
I'm
have other
doing.
lenses. Usually the lens on a phone isn't really going to get you that far. But this is an example of a weird
Let
merging
me
of
start this
technologies
back.
that
I'll be right
interests
back.
me
2
because I have a
seconds.
set of probe lenses myself.
Thank
We
you for
use
watching.
them
Don't forget to
on our
like,
lunch.
share,
And
subscribe,
then
and leave a
this is a
comment. Let
phone
me know you
version
were here.
which allows
Be
you,
right
because
back.
this allows you to get
Night.
into